manam smital gaidit glankare ferne gruik mardor is ne pocket flas mjalle oh hio oh hio hiri huere oh hiri Stua skjært an tjiktisje, tjena hisegit halu. Stua skjært an tjikhuli, tjena hona mieru. Oh hio, oh hio, hiri huere, oh hiri Stua skjært an tjikasen, is brak hakrek nam baral. Kaltunen jak dugaran, spinne krun tjinka janok. Oh hio, oh hio, hiri huere, oh hiri mag rissa dunegen, som vet jeg den halinje. Jeg skinkreas verinje, akes kerja kaljev. Og hio, hiri huere, og hiri Sana vishin kanaroch, edad I brairanjoch, an mohan en dugri, skare bedune kaparoch. Oh hio, hiri huere, oh hiri Bygge huaks smooten, gal kjul deg I tranjøv. Bygge døften gavujøv, gar du skak se vating. Og hio, hiri huere, og hiri
Welcome, welcome everyone to Rabbit Fun World. Oh my gosh. I haven't done a live stream in so long. I want to apologize actually for not doing the live stream last month. The reason being the reason being that I got really sick. I actually would like to apologize that, but it's not technically my fault. I'm not going to name names of who got me sick, only because I actually don't quite remember who got me sick. And I'm not 100% positive of who got me sick. So that's why I'm not naming names. I'm repeating myself here. Oh, what am I talking about? I'm not doing my usual spiel. Hola, mis. Hola, mis queridos. ¿Cómo estás, mi amor, Alicia? Hello, my kittens. How are you? My name is Allison, and today we are live streaming. Today I am live streaming Nancy Drew, The Haunting of Castle Malloy. You want to know why? It is because today, well, not today, tomorrow is St. Patrick's Day. And we got to be doing all kinds of Celtic, Gaelic, Irish stuff to celebrate. I actually did some research on St. Patrick's Day, and the what I'm remembering is for Valentine's Day, which is unfortunate, but hey. But I actually am excited to be playing this game. If you're actually wondering if any of you are came from the previous live stream that happened in January and you want me to finish which one was it? I think I still have the picture of it actually. Whoops, nope, not that. Um I'm pretty sure. Oh, I must have changed it. Yeah, I must have changed it. Okay. So the game that I did in January for the live stream was James Patterson's Women's Murder Club, A Darker Shade of Gray, and it was actually a really interesting game. I actually really liked it, and I really liked it, and I still do. The fact of the matter is, I actually decided to finish it on my own time just to make sure that it would be appropriate for the next live stream to see if I should put it on the live stream. And oh my gosh, everyone, it is so political. And the way it ends, I am not going to be putting it on live stream, unfortunately. I really do want to finish it. It's just that, like I said, the way the game ends, it's not appropriate for. I don't know why my throat keeps getting scratchy like that. Sorry. Mm. And hydrating people, hydrate. I need a hydration song. I meant to do that. I meant to work on that. Um, yeah. Anywho, like I said, not appropriate for not just the world's politics, but also American politics. Yikes. Yikes. Because whenever there's a video game based on the American military or navy or anything like that in any way, somehow it's got to involve the president. Oi. Uh. Ooh. Ooh. Sorry, I'm checking my Twitter to make sure people are aware that I'm live streaming. And then I just realized Her Interactive actually likes one of my YouTube links to my videos. That's awesome. Did I actually link them on that? I don't think I did. And they found it. That's awesome. That's awesome. Okay, anyway, let me go to my Twitter profile and make sure everyone is aware that I am live streaming. Let's do a quote retweet and say I am live streaming now. Yeah. This is hype. Bring the hype. Nancy Drew crew assemble. I can't believe I came up with that. I'm actually wondering if that's actually a thing on Twitter, and if it is, thank you. Let's play. Whoops. Let's play Haunting of Castle Malloy. And I actually do have a link provided explaining what St. Patrick's Day is all about. It's actually, I did a bunch of research making sure I had the correct information uh on what St. Patrick's Day is all about. Because in all honesty, not a lot of people, not a lot of holidays are accurate with its history. For instance, St. Valentine's Day, it is not about love. It is not about romance. We just made it that way to commemorate. I forgot what his name was, but I know it wasn't Valentine. I think his nickname was Valentine. Anyway, let's not talk about Valentine. We're talking about St. Patrick's Day this weekend. Yes, finally. So, today, like I said, we're playing the Haunting of Castle Malloy. Wait, are you seeing that, or am I seeing that? It's probably just me because it's my software. Yeah, it's probably just me. Okay. All right. We're gonna be. I'm stuttering here. But just to let you all know, we are going to be doing a break every 30 minutes, actually, which is unfortunate that my iPod is dead because I'm actually using my iPad timer for something else, but I guess I will have to deal with that later. All right, let's do half an hour break, and I will let you all know when that happens. Actually, right now, I just need to remind myself. Wait, what time is it now? 10:07. Let's do. Yeah, I'm in Central Time Zone in America time. I actually don't remember what other time zones go with, or what other countries go with that time zone. Oh, why is this not? Oh, it's because I never put. Okay. Let's put in the Haunting of Castle Malloy. There we go. All right. Being saved? Saved? Correct. Awesome. Alright. The stream should now be connected to Nancy Drew, The Haunting of Castle Malloy. Hopefully people will understand that I am doing that instead of James Patterson's Women's Murder Club. Jeez. I've already forgotten what it was. A Different Shade of Grey. That's what it was. Which is kind of the wrong title for the game. Because people will automatically think that a darker shade of gray will be connected to those books and the movies 50 Shades of Grey, which is in no relation. There's no correlation. There's no similarities or anything like that. I think the only thing that has a hint of romance is the victim's. I guess she would be a lover. Not quite positive. Anywho, now it's 10:09. Let us add, what was it? 11? 21. There we go. All right. So in 21 minutes, we will be taking a break. And after that, it will be every 30 minutes. That way, we all have something to do. You can get get up off that seat or bed or chair or whatever, or couch or whatever you're on while you're watching this or listening to this, because I doubt you have like 5 hours. No, sorry, 7 hours to spare. Because this live stream will be going on until 5 p.m. Central. I think I have it down of like the different time zones, I think. Oh, did not mean to do that. Oh, but well, we are about to play it, so. Oh, why is that open? Ooh. Let's. That's right. So 10 a.m. Central. That's gonna be 9 a.m. Mountain Time, 8 a.m. Pacific, and 11 a.m. Eastern. Those are the time zones I am familiar with, and I think that's about it. Oh, I did figure out a drinking song. My heart hydration song. Okay. Okay. All right. Let me link it so you all know what to do. Um this is not just for our hydration. I am going to be doing like some sort of drinking challenge, which is awesome. I love doing drinking challenges even if it's not alcoholic. Yeah. Um oh yeah, I remember now. I wanted the hydration song to actually be related to water in some form rather than just picking a random song for hydration. Seriously. Okay. Mm. And by the way, the music that I'm going to be playing for each break, oi, for each break will be linked in the description box below, as well as the drinking song as well. The drinking song is going to be the first link. Actually, the song is Have You Ever Seen the Rain by Creedence Clearwater Revival, and that's actually the name of the channel as well. Check them out; they're actually really good. Um, ooh, same last name as a friend of mine. Sorry, I am distracted. Let's get to playing the game, shall we? uh, all right.
My desk. Go ahead and poke around. If you want to know the particulars of how I do what I do, take a look at the book titled How to Be a Detective. It's real helpful, especially if you're new to the mystery solving business. And be sure to check out my scrapbook. I put memorabilia from all my past cases in there. A lot of them were pretty dangerous and at times really scary. But don't say anything about that to my dad, okay? He worries about me enough as it is. And whatever you do, read what's in the file called Case File. That'll tell you all about the mystery I'm about to try to solve.
Yep.
If you think you're ready to dive into that mystery, just click on the plane ticket and you'll be on your way.
Alrighty, Daddy. Thank you. We're not going to be clicking that just yet. I want to show you all the stuff around her desk as well as the background. They're actually, if you're not familiar with the Nancy Drew game series, I'm gonna let you all know that there's more than 33 games in the series. That's including the remakes, the special editions, or not. Oh yeah, special editions, duh, and the anniversary. Actually, yeah, that would be a remake. Not to mention the dossiers and the games that are not on PC and Mac. Those are insane. They're actually some of the games actually are repeated on the consoles. Just the gameplay is different. I know the Wii is completely different for White Wolf Bicycle Creek. Haunting of Castle Malloy is game number 18, if I'm correct. We can actually check this out to prove it. This is actually all of our past cases, the past games that we've done so far. Oh, we're no, Malloy is number 19. Whoops. That's right. Phantom Venice. These are all the games that have happened before Castle Malloy, obviously. Some of these are actually my favorites. Secret of Scarlet Hand is the very first Nancy Drew game I played, and I think that I actually got that the year it came out, which is pretty cool. I think that was like the current game my sister found, and she was like, "Okay, you got to check this out." I think she knew that I was kind of hooked on Mayans at that point. Either that or this game got me hooked. Either that or that game got me hooked on to the Mayan culture and all that shit. Oh, sorry, excuse my language. Let's see. Ghost Dogs Moon Lake is not technically my favorite, but there are some things about it that I really like, especially the recurring characters from Final Scene. Um, there are actually recurring characters from bunch of bunch of different games, including Secret of Scarlet Hand. Sunny June is technically not a recurring character because he doesn't have a physical form, at least not until game number, what was it, 30? Yeah, the Shattered Medallion. Oh my gosh, he is a hunk. If I had a like an animated crush, it would be him and Dylan Carter from Tomb of the Lost Queen. I am a sucker for accents. Okay, let's see. Danger on Deception Island. That's actually a pretty good one too. I think out of all of them, according to gameplay, I think would my favorite would be Secret of the Old Clock. Of course, I am kind of biased because I own the first three games that is own the first three books that is based off of. That's right. All of the Nancy Drew games that are made are loosely based off the books that are already published. Nancy Drew is actually a book series that has been that is still being published since the 1930s. Wow, that's a long time. I know you want to get to the gameplay, but I just want to make sure that you're all familiar with what's going on. I really like that. I don't remember when they started doing this. I think it was. Wait, no. I think I know which game it was. It was White Wolf of Icicle Creek, actually, when we got to see her desk. I believe that's when it was, because I think this. I don't remember seeing the outside of her windows. At least we never got to see her desk until a certain point in the game series. This, of course, is a how to be a detective. This is like the figuring out the gameplay of, well, the general gameplay of it, I should say. The mini games are always different. This is a case file. These actually are items from previous games. I think. Oh my gosh! This is from Capu Cave. This is from Phantom of Venice. This is from White Wolf of Icicle Creek. I'm actually not sure which one this is from. Actually, I think that might be the Mayan culture. The Secret of the Scarlet Hand. This lamp, though. Can I not click it anymore? Oh my gosh, I cannot click it anymore. How the heck is that possible? I think because I started shaking the hula. Hula girl. Alright, let's check out the case file.
When Kyler Mallory called me from her home in London and asked me to be her maid of honor, I was a little reluctant. After all, I hadn't seen her since she stayed with us as an exchange student a couple of years ago. But when she told me the wedding is going to take place at an old family castle in Ireland, how could I say no? The wedding will be very small, but Kyler still needs help with all the final preparations, which means she'd like me to arrive several days early. So I'm going to fly to Dublin, rent a car, and meet Kyler at Castle Malloy. She warned me that the place is somewhat in need of repairs, whatever that means. And unfortunately, by the time I get there, it'll be night. But I've never been to Ireland before, and I've never even seen a real honest-to-goodness castle, let alone stayed in one. So the fact that it may be dark and run down just makes it more of an adventure. And you know me, whenever the question is who wants to go on an adventure, my answer is always, I do.
Oh boy. uh, her interactive is nothing but, uh, I don't know. They like to stick to the stereotypes. I don't know what it is. I think it's to like make sure that it is somewhat similar to the books. I know for a fact that Secret of Shadow Ranch, it was almost completely different. It actually would have been nice if they had included some sort of like weather change effect during the game. Of course, I know that takes a lot of work to put in the graphics and all that animation. Mm. Well, I mean, I don't know how to actually do the like background works of it, but I know it's a lot of hard work to do it. Anywho, this is the task list that we get to check out throughout the game. This is also our journal. We also use this to make notes. Nancy does that automatically for us. This is our inventory. Let's just go ahead and dive into the game. Oh, we did not get to check those out. All right. I remember being able to check it out. Actually, I want to change this to Mate. Matt, sorry. So I think I'm going to stick with Junior Detective only because I have not played Castle Malloy and Senior Detective. Actually is a difference between the two. Certain puzzles in Senior Detective will be a little more challenging. Not to mention, you will not have a task list to use. Me, I love using task lists, and it helps me make sure I know what I am doing. And helps me remind myself what I am doing the next time I play the game. I had intended on playing
Please make sure your seatbelt is securely fastened. Thank you.
thank you. I had intended on playing the full game
So your plane was on
the
time,
other
your
day.
luggage arrived, your rental car was waiting? Everything went without a hitch?
Yep, and according to Kyler's directions, I'm within 2 kilometers of Castle Malloy. Now stop worrying about me and get over to the Dun Hills. What time is it there?
Around 2. The party just started. It's gonna go all day, so I've got plenty of time. Are you driving?
Yes,
Oh, boy.
Ned, I'm talking on my cell phone while I'm driving, but it's okay. There's absolutely no traffic. And I think I see the gates. I gotta go. Say hi to the Dun Hills for me and have fun.
Without you? Yeah, right. Take care, Nancy.
Oh no!
What the heck was that?
What was that?
Alright, I always forget to do a forewarning kind of thing. Seriously, what is going on with my throat? I did not have any dairy except for cheese. Anywho, you gotta pretty much left click to make her move. I am actually, in case like the volume of the gameplay or even Nancy's voice, the voices of the characters are too loud or too quiet, please let me know in the chats. This is in windowed mode, so I can check out everything else, not just the stream, but also to make sure the software is working right. Not to mention the websites for you all to listen to. Oi. Alright, so we actually don't have much time to do gameplay until our break, so can't go that way. And I suppose we could go that way. We can actually later on, but right now we only have the option of looking at that. I'm wondering, oh yeah, we can. Alright. What is this? Okay. Wait, is that a ring? Yeah, I think that's a ring on its neck. What the heck? Hi, sheepy. Meh. At some point this year, I really do want to get Subnautica and play it for the live stream. I don't know if I'm going to actually play it for this channel. Ooh, puzzle. A slider puzzle. Not a big fan of slider puzzles. There actually is a way to do that. And this is what we want the slider puzzle to look like. Thank you for the example. For the image. Alright. I guess me being the, I like to have things done. How do I word it? I like to have everything done in one room before I move on to the next, which tends to make me go ahead of the game, ahead of the story. So, me being that way, let's just go ahead and start doing the slider puzzle that way. Later on, we don't have to worry about it. This actually is kind of a fun slider puzzle, only because... Dragons, hello. I thought I got rid of you. Freaking fruit fly. Alright, so we can actually tell the border here because it's orange on the edge. And the bottom of it is like a slight darker color than the top edge. Alright. Which means... Oh, what is that doing over here? Heck yeah. Alright, we have that set up. Although I know that I should be doing it from one corner. That's usually the best way to do it. Dang it. Okay. Where's the other head? Right there. Okay. Where is that? Okay. I swear I heard like really loud music. What to do? What to do? Dang it. Okay. Did I just mess this up? I think I did. Dang it, I did. Alright. How do I fix this? That's not how it's done. That's how it's done. Alright. Now we have the rest of it to do. If I can just get it all aligned. Wait, I think I have it. No, I don't. Oy, okay. Wait, I do have it.
It looks like a piece is missing.
Yes! Oh my gosh, that was awesome. That was actually quicker than I thought. Normally it takes me forever to get that slider puzzle done. Alright. By the way, this is the second to last stream of the year. I only intended to do a certain amount of live streams only because, well, I wanted to test it out for my channel, see if I would get any views at all. It seems I do get at least 2 or 3 views when it's Nancy Drew related, which is nice, but the fact that I have like 50 plus subscribers, and that's the only amount of views I get for the live streams, well then I need to stop doing the live streams and just focus on the games. Anywho, heyo. Hello?
Oh, hello. I'm Nancy Drew. I'm here for the wedding.
The wedding's been called off, so go on back to where you come from.
No, wait,
sorry,
please. My car's in the ditch by the gate. I can't go anywhere.
Walk down the road to the inn then. Give me your keys and I'll see to your car in the morning.
I don't
left
trust
the
you.
keys in the car. Can I at least talk to
Nancy.
Kyler?
She's sleeping.
No, wait. I came all the way from the States.
You cannot stay here. Go to the inn, I said. Now off with you.
Please, can I come in just for a minute? Hello? Are you there? Hello?
Alright, well, stubborn fool. I'm actually not a big fan of him.
There's somebody up there. I'll bet it's Kyler.
Sweet! And with that, we can actually check this out. I'm not going to do that yet, because we do want to find out if the inn has any rooms available. Here's the thing, actually. You could go ahead and check the inn before you get to the castle and find out the situation, and the conversation with Denal will be slightly different. Yeah, Denal. I love Irish names. Ooh. Hello. Oh, right, because Nancy's cell phone is in the car. You know what? Let's call Ned.
Hi, this is Ned. I can't answer the phone right now, so either leave me a message or just call me back. Bye.
Hi, Ned. It's me. Just checking in from the Emerald Isle. Call you later. Bye.
Yep.
Hi. If you're trying to reach Bess Marvin or her super cool cousin, George Vane,
Real
you're
smooth.
out of luck, because neither of us can pick up right now. But be sure to leave a message or call back, okay? Because you know what they say. Your call is very important to us.
Ha!
Hi, guys. Just
Love
wanted
that.
to see what's going on there and tell you what's going on here. Catch you later. Bye.
Okay, so if anyone is not familiar with Nancy Drew, like I said earlier, ooh, timer, break time, break time. All right, so I will have to tell you when we return from our break. Yeah. Let's say goodbye to this. And we're doing our break. Doing our breaky break. Breaky break. All right. And with that in mind, let's go ahead and do our break. I'm going to say 10 minutes. All right. Is that good for you all? Let us go ahead and start. Oh, by the way, that first song you guys got to hear before the live stream started, I don't know the name of it. Actually, no, I do know the name of it. The English translation of the title is A Shilling on the Braes of Ranach. And I'm saying Ranach because the Irish language is a little bit different than ours. Pronunciation, I mean. And you can find it on the channel Brent Meister 27, BRENTMEISTER 27. Anyway, the break is going to be at least 10 minutes. That way you all have enough time to get up off your butt and move about, go to the bathroom to have a little snack. Whoops, not an hour. Hello. Okay. Let's actually make it 9 minutes considering. So let's all have a little fun during our break, shall we? Oh, come on.
Verlagen stream sing lullaby. There blows a lily fair. The twilight gleam is in her eyes. The Siglan and she has my heart in thrall. No life I owe, no liberty. With love is Lord of all. And sometimes when the beetle's horn hath lulled Eve to sleep, I steal unto her shieling lone, and through adoring peep, there on the cricket singing stone, she stirs the bogwood fire and hums instead sweet undertones, the song of heart's desire, the song of heart's desire. Oh, Shenandoah, I long to see you and hear your rolling river. Oh, Shenandoah, I long to see you. Away, we're bound to go across the wide Missouri. These 7 long years since last I saw you and heard your rolling river. These 7 long years since last I saw you. Away, we're bound to go across the wide Missouri. Oh, Shenandoah, I long to see you and hear your rolling river. Oh, Shenandoah, I long to see you. Away, we're bound to go across the wide Missouri. Oh, Danny boy, the pipes are calling from glen to glen The summer's gone, and though the rose is falling, it's you must go, and I must
Hola mis queridos, ¿cómo estás? Me llamo Alicia. Hello my kittens, how are you? My name is Allison, and today, welcome to our live stream. Let me switch back to the original photo we were started with. Booyah. Alright, today we are playing Nancy Drew, The Haunting of Castle Malloy, in case you just now joined. And I am playing this because it is St. Patrick's Day tomorrow. So I figured, why not better? What better way to celebrate than play an Irish game? Or at least a game that's set in Ireland. Awesome. That's a plus. By the way, that the music that you were listening to just now during our break was sung by Emmy's Vita. That was Oh Danny Boy. And in fact, that was actually her for the last three songs as well. I did not realize though that the previous song was actually an American folk song. I don't know why that's in her Celtic playlist. But the other two were Noble Maiden Fair. Oh, which was from the movie Brave. Okay, that's cool. I was wondering why it sounded familiar. And the other one was My Leggin' Love. Nice. Beautiful. All right. So, if you are actually wondering why I am not playing James Patterson's Women's Murder Club, A Darker Shade of Grey, it is because the ending of it is very political. It pertains to our, well, not pertains to, but it is probably not the best game to play at this current time in America's history. Oi, because I'm not just saying it's political. It's because it involves the president. I mean, well, the president in the video game is a different person, but I just don't want anyone to think that they should do that with our current president. Because, oi, as much as I want that to happen, even the vice president is worse. Anywho, why did I bring that up? Oh wait, sorry, I forgot to oh wait. Bring the volume back up. By the way, everyone, if ever the volume of the game or the voices in the game are too loud or too quiet, or if I'm too loud or too quiet, just let me know and I will change the volume. Shoot, we came back from 10:40, right? 30 minutes will be 27. Start. Okay. Let us actually go ahead and get into the game, shall we? And that is right here. You're boing. Alright. Okay, so no vacancy. Yikes. Alright, so let's go back to the castle, tell Donal that there is no vacancy. What are we supposed to do now? Because it's obvious that he does not want us to stay. And for some reason he's saying that the wedding is cancelled? I'm sorry, what? I don't know, but from the photo, I think we can still look at it. Yeah. Kyler Tegan Mallory of London, UK, and Matthew Williams Simons of London, UK. Mallory. Oh. Yeah, I can see why it's Irish. June 1st at 1 p.m. Castle Malloy, Baylor, Ireland. Why did I mess that up? They actually look really cute. Donal. Oh, wow. That's a weird position of it. Oh, right, because we can look at the rocks now.
Hello? The inn doesn't have any rooms. Hello?
Donal.
Kyler, can you hear me? Can anyone hear me?
Alright, so I guess Donal doesn't come back. Interesting. But we know that someone's in that room, so we gotta use these rocks to figure out how to kind of throw. It actually depends on where on the screen you're throwing. That does not work. Alrighty dighty.
Oh.
That's fine. That had to happen. Hi, Kyler. Yeah, I know. Add me in.
Deaf are you now? I told you you cannot be staying here.
Denal, what are you doing? That's Nancy Drew, my maid of honor. Let her in.
Thank you.
Matt's disappeared? How can somebody you came all the way out here with to marry just disappear?
He hasn't disappeared for good. You have to understand, Matt's a bit of a prankster, and the wedding is still days away.
Alright. Denal is obviously angry about Matt's disappearance or something. I don't know. Why would he say that?
You mean the wedding hasn't been called off?
Absolutely not. He'll show up. Mind you, it may not be till I've started down the aisle, but he'll show, saying he just wanted to make this a wedding no one shall ever forget.
Well, that's definitely going to happen.
So you're here by yourself now?
Actually, Matt's best friend Kit Foley is here too. He set up a cot in the Great Hall downstairs.
Is he from London too?
He lives in London now, yes,
I
but
should have asked
both
the
his
other one.
parents are Irish. You could practically hear Donal's ears perk up when he heard that. That's the man you met at the door, Donal Delaney, the caretaker. Not Donald, mind you. There's no D at the end, so it's pronounced Donal. That's the way you're supposed to spell it, which is to say that's the way the Irish spell it.
Ah.
Proud of his heritage, huh?
Indeed. Which would be tolerable if his love for the Irish wasn't accompanied by an abiding distaste for the British. Now, he rather likes me, but that's only because he considers me to be Irish, since I'm directly related to the man who used to own this place.
Cool.
When it comes to my British fiancé, Donal detests him, which is why he was so quick to tell you the wedding's off. He wants it to be off. He came right out and said, if I am to be married in Castle Malloy, it simply must be to an Irishman. Said my marrying a Brit would upset the fairy people, or whatever he calls them.
Ah. I have any idea where Matt disappeared. No, I don't think asking this question will help, only because she knows he's disappeared. She says if this was a prank, he wouldn't have told her where he would be going.
You sure the wedding shouldn't at least be postponed?
I'm telling you, he'll show. You see, sometimes I hear him. You know, his voice. It's very faint and muffled, but it sounds like he's calling to me, saying things I can't quite make out, teasing me, the lout. So I know he's somewhere close by. He'll be here for the wedding. I'd stake my life on it. Of course, I remember well your penchant for solving mysteries, so if you want to give this one a go, by all means do.
Booyah!
You could start in the nursery. It's down the hall. That's where Matt had set up his cot and was spending most of his time. Find him, Nancy. Having my maid of honor ruin this silly vanishing trick of his would teach him a lesson he sorely needs.
Oh, I think he already knows. Why would he set up his stuff in the nursery?
Someone ran out in front of my car on my way here and caused me to drive into a ditch.
Are you all right?
Me, I'm fine. My car and my cell phone, not so good.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure whomever I saw dropped this. Looks like some kind of homemade doll.
The
Yeah.
clothes. It looks like Matt. And that's his ring. What did the person who dropped this look like?
I didn't really get a good look. It was dark and I was distracted and it moved so fast. Frankly, I'm not even sure if what I saw was a person.
Like a banshee?
Donal, the caretaker. When we realized Matt was gone, straight away Donal claimed Matt had been kidnapped by fairies. Which is, of course, utterly ridiculous. It was probably Matt himself you saw, tricked out in some costume
Doubt
and
it.
leaving that doll behind just to confound us. Well, I do hope he's enjoying himself, because as soon as we're married, that will be that. No more practical jokes. Ever.
I wouldn't be surprised if he would say the same thing. Alright, where are you when this happens? Yeah, we do need to ask that.
What are you doing in here, if you don't mind my asking?
Reading. About myself, in a way. You see, until my grandpapa died and left me this place, not only did I have no idea that this castle existed, but I had no idea my real name was not Mallory, but Malloy. Apparently, Grandpapa changed his name 50 years ago so no one would find out he was Irish.
Your parents didn't even know?
Unfortunately, they're no longer with us, so I can't ask them. But as far as I know, Grandpapa never told anyone his true ancestry, not even my father. I think it had something to do with his brother, Brendan, the man who owned this place and was living here when it exploded during World War II. He was rumored to have been a double agent, supposedly doing top-secret research for the Allies, but in truth passing his findings on to the Axis. Not exactly a brother you want people to know about.
If the rumors were true.
Right.
Anyway, ever since I found out I'm a Malloy, I can't stop reading about Ireland. So many different people have populated this country at one time or another. The Celts, the Druids, the Gaels. It's all quite fascinating.
I concur, considering everything we learn in the game. This is what I love about the Nancy Drew games, because you're always learning something new, something different. And something blue? Gosh dang it, the traditions of a wedding. Okay.
Have you come across anything in here that indicates whose side your great-uncle was really on?
No.
Which we will
And if
explore.
he was half as smart as he was reputed to be, I highly doubt I ever shall. He was quite the inventor, I do know that.
Ooh.
Everything that remains in this place seems as if it's been tinkered with. Even his daughter's dollhouse, of all things.
Which we will be messing with.
Where does Mr. Delaney live?
All I know is he comes at dawn and leaves at sunset. I can't fathom what he does all day, but he always seems to be puttering away at something. When he's not working, he spends most of his time down the road at the Screaming Banshee Inn.
That's
How
really
long
what
has
it's
he been the
called.
caretaker?
I don't know that either. A long time, I should imagine, seeing as he more or less came with Grandpapa's estate. I should let him go. All he ever talks about are banshees and fairies and leprechauns, and he can be quite obstinate, as you saw at the door. But if Grandpapa saw fit to put up with him all those years, I suppose I can too.
And maybe hire an additional person, because I doubt he can maintain that entire place by himself.
When you said you sometimes
Least not
hear
anymore.
Matt, where are you when that happens? In here?
In here, in the nursery, sometimes outside. His voice is always very muffled and very, very faint, so I can never tell where it's coming from or what he's saying. But it's Matt, I'm sure of it.
Has Mr. Delaney ever heard him?
If he has, he won't admit it. He says the fairies or whoever took him would never allow such a thing. Straight away, he said Matt was gone and was never coming back. So when I heard his voice, it dawned on me he was playing one of his outlandish pranks. I was furious with him, but truth be told, it was also a bit of a relief.
Yeah, I suppose so.
I'd better get to work.
The 5 months
That
I
book
spent
looks
living with
familiar.
you, your dad, and Hannah, and Togo, of course. That was a
Togo!
very happy time for me, Nancy. I can't tell you how thrilled I am you're here.
I get to see you again, and I get to see Ireland? I'm the one who's thrilled, believe me. Let me know if there's anything else I can do for you. I'm your maid of honor, remember?
I haven't forgotten.
Why do I have the sneaking suspicion she's not reading a book of Malloy? Because that book is a lot like the Marie Antoinette's journal from Treasure in the Royal Tower. Alright, so we could actually look at a portion of these. At least later on in the game we will be. Ice, hello. Oh boy. I don't think we have all the gears though. Because we have to have 10 of the big ones, 10 of the small ones. Let's check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, we're missing 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, we're missing 2. One of the big one, one of the small. Alright. I guess we can be messing with this vase later on. Ooh, nice fire. If only heat could transmit through video games. What is this? What is that? Oh, it's a lamp.
This is useless. It's not lit.
Ah, so we have a Hanoi Tower. I don't really know what why it's called Hanoi Tower. I suppose it's got to do with some sort of I'm sure it's got some sort of history to it. But basically what we got to be doing is transferring all the little things to the other pole. One by one, of course. Wait. So we want that to be over. I guess over here. Yeah. All right, that's good. That's good. We're on a roll here. And I do apologize if ever I am quiet during the live stream. Sometimes I tend to be quiet when I'm focused. There we go. And no, wrong spot. Actually, wait, no, that's probably accurate. Yeah, we're doing pretty good here. And considering I know the game fairly well, it's been a while since I played the game, but I'm quite familiar with Castle Malloy, so the game should be somewhat quick. Hopefully I can actually finish this by the end of the live stream, which is 5 p.m. Central
This'll come in
Standard Time.
handy.
Even the daylight savings time. I honestly don't know why daylight savings time and the other one in the fall are actually a thing. Those two were actually invented. The time zones change of those two were actually invented by Benjamin Franklin. Naturally, though, it was invented basically in the early years of Earth itself. Boy. Alright. Ooh. What's up here? Ooh. Oh boy, something tells me we got a puzzle later on. What is that? If this was full screen, I'd be able to read this. Convert binary into a letter by locations the 8-digit binary's numerical value on the chart. Binary is written by finding the combination of column values that, when added together, equal the numerical value. Each 1 or 0 represents a single column, writing 1 if the value is used and 0 if the value is not used. Oh! In 8-digit binary, columns represent the following values. Got it. So this will be helping us later on. Definitely. Oh, it looks like we're missing 2, so we can't mess with this currently. Alright. I want to see if we can go through this door.
Whoa, that would have been quite a fall.
I would have loved to see it as a death scene, though. There are death scenes, by the way, but we get this screen of a second chance kind of thing. Ooh. Is this the nursery? Hey, hey, hey! Leave that alone! Get out of here! Scat! Scat! Thank you. What is that? Huh. So I guess we need 1, 2, 3, 4? Of course, the orange is already here, so we just need 3. Oh. Glasses. And we're taking it. Alright. Fireplace. Oh, it's obviously it's not connected, but it's like right next to, yeah. Oh, I forgot we have a currency in this game because of the N, of course. What does it say? A silent mouth is what is it? Something to hear? Oh, a silent mouth is sweet to hear. How rude. And this is quite the puzzle. It actually will take a while. I think actually, where is my Nancy Drew cheat book? Because I think I already have the solution written down. Because this puzzle is frustrating. What number is the game again? Right, 19. I do not have it written down. I thought I did. Wait, do I have a third? No, that's Phantom of Venice. Okay. Oh wait, no, I do have it written down. Alright, so the best way to do this is to number each box, number each square. So like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 5 is always going to be in the same spot, of course. And like the instructions say, left to move me up and down, right to circle, right and round. Which means right click. Shoot. Did I mess that up already? Okay. Anyway, my instructions on my cheat book says turn 4, yoink, and switch 3 and 2. Turn 6. I guess it means by that. Switch 9 and 8. Which means we switch 8 and 1. And then I guess we turn everything until it matches? I messed up somewhere. Oops. Absentitles. I wish there was a way to reset this puzzle, because basically... Wait, I think that did reset it. No, it didn't. Alright. Fiddlesticks. Help. Okay. Well... I think what I did wrong was these two. And I think it was supposed to be these two. Could it have been this? Yeah, I think so. Oh, yeah. Oh, shoot, no. Dang it. Wait. Would this work? We're basically off by 1. Gosh dang it. This frustrates me to a point where I just can't stand it. Help. Oi. Alright. Basically, I gotta start this all over. But basically, I just need like a green head and a pink bottom. Which has to be this. then... I mean, the only green head I have is this one right here. Gosh dang it. Oi. Could it be this one? No. I mean, it could. Actually, no, it couldn't. Gosh dang it. Seriously, I wish there was a way to reset this. I heard that. Alright, guess there's no Easter egg for this.
All done. Check.
Let's just go ahead and go through the
Check.
task list. Right, we still need to talk to
Still
Mr.
have to do
Delaney.
that.
Need to talk to Kit. And we still haven't seen everything in the nursery, which makes sense because we only observed part of it.
Can't check that off yet. I haven't done that.
Right, okay. This is actually frustrating me quite a bit. So, I'm going to cheat and find a walkthrough. I don't like this puzzle at all. I really don't. Let's use Game Boomers because I love their walkthroughs. Most of them, anyways. Righty dighty. Where is the image? Really? Give me the image, please. You did not give me the image. Why aren't the images working? That's weird. There we go. Oh, I can just basically turn them back to what it was. Oh, which is basically what I have it now. Oh, maybe it did reset itself. Well, I'm going to keep this picture in reference. Where's my Nancy Drucci book? Alright, what was it? Game number 19? Yes, here it is. Alright, turn 4. And switch 3 and 2. I think basically I'm supposed to be turning this. Turn 6. Switch 9 and 8. And I think I'm supposed to be turning this? And it says that I need to... break time. Well, let's finish this. I think everything's done. I just need to turn everything. Yeah. Oh. What? Oh, right. I'm supposed to be switching these. There we go. Alrighty dighty. That was quick. That was better. And we got gear number 10. We do need to start our breaks right now, basically. Let's check the rest of this from when we return from the break. Shall we? Yoink! Alright, let's continue on with those acapella songs that I love oh so much. Let's do a, since we're kind of already in our 10-minute break, let's do 9 minutes as per usual. Because I want to stick to the full 7-hour stream and say bam. Dang it, 8 minutes now. Do all that shenanigans that you do. Get off that seat, exercise, stretch, eat, bathroom, anything that helps you take a break from the game. Have fun.
Oh, Danny boy, the pipes are calling from glen to glen and down the mountainside. The summer's gone, and though the rose is falling, it's you must go, and I must bide. But come ye back when summer's in the meadows, or when the valley's hushed and white with snow, and I'll be here in sunshine or in shadow. Oh, Danny boy, I love you so. But when you come and all the flowers are dying, if I am dead as dead I well may be, you come and find the place where I am lying, and kneel and say an Ave there for me, and I shall hear those soft dew tread above me, and all my grave will warmer, sweeter be, for you will bend and tell me that you love me, and I shall sleep in peace until you come to me. My love said to me, my mother won't mind, and my father won't sly you for your lack of kind. Then she stepped away from me not be long love till our wedding day. She stepped away from me, and she moved through the fair, and fondly I watched her move here and move there. Then she went her way homeward, with one star awake, as the swans in the evening move over the lake. I dreamt it last night that my true love came in. So softly she entered, her feet made no din. She came close beside me, and this she did say, it will not be long, love, till our wedding day. Down by the Sally Gardens, my love and I did meet. She passed the Sally Gardens with little snow-white feet. She bid me take life easy as the leaves grow on the trees. But I, being young and foolish, with her I would not agree. In the fields by the river, my love and I did stand, and on my leaning shoulders she placed her snow-white hands. She bid me take love easy as the grass grows on the fields. But I, being young and foolish, and now I am full of tears, she bid me take love
Hello, hello, everyone.
easy.
Hello. How's it all going? Yeah, I am back. Welcome to the live stream, everyone. Let me bring up the proper photo here. Yoink, yoink. And the game as well. Yoink. Oh, whoops. That's what I meant to do. There we go. Alright. I actually do apologize for the noise that was going on behind the music. I tend to forget that the stream picks up on desktop audio, not just boy. I gotta remind myself that. Uh Anywho, let me actually put in the 29 minutes that we need for the timer, because otherwise I will forget. There we go. All right. Uh, Welcome everyone to the live stream. If you are just now tuning in, welcome. Today we are playing Nancy Drew, The Haunting of Castle Malloy, to celebrate St. Patrick's Day. Because not is it just an castle with an Irish name, it is set in Ireland. Sweet! And to top it off, well, I gotta admit, I love learning so much that even learning like Gaelic, Irish language, or even the music is good. By the way, that music you were listening to was no one. I always forget the phrase. Was none other than Emis Vida, Emesevida. She's actually a really good singer, and I think we're actually on the last song of the playlist, which is unfortunate. You can actually look her up on YouTube, and her YouTube name is basically Emmy's Vida. That's what I spelled. I'm gonna spell it one more time in case you didn't hear it. It's Emesevida. Gotta admit, she's really good. I really like her. Of course, we do have some other songs as well. There is this one. Well, I'll let you all know the next time we do a break. Let's actually go ahead and get into the game, shall we? Oh boy, what is this? Oh boy. Oh boy. I bet we could actually do this now. We won't be needing this until much later, of course. I think that's Matt's doll. Alright, so this actually tells you where everything needs to go. Of course, right now we don't have the arrows, we just have the lines. And let's look at the red lines first, because those are directly connected to each other. So let's see. This is going to be on the second floor, considering it has to be above this person and next to a knight. So that means this figure goes here. So that means she goes here. And the pig there. The cow here. Check. Here. I will try to do all of the dollhouse puzzles, by the way, because I know the last one, I think, is an Easter egg. What does that say? Truth speaks, even though the tongue were dead. Were dead? What? Le lapin bleu. Why are there random letters above le pain? Alright, whatever. But we know now that the Malloy family had some interest in French. Alrighty then. What is that? Evil returns to the evil doer. See not what you see, and hear not what you hear. Yeah. We can actually look at this. This is pretty cool. Hi. Did that just drop a coin? I mean, seriously, if that had a different image, I would seriously think this was pop pennies from a Trail of the Twister. I don't know why I hesitated there. All right, let's get out of here. I can say that we checked everything in the nursery.
Can't check that off yet.
Oh, that says token.
All done.
There we go. All right, so that means we can go back to Kyler, tell her about what we found.
Splendid timing. I just thought of something you can do for me. There's an old-fashioned printing press downstairs. Have you seen it?
No, I haven't taken a good look around down there yet.
Oh
Just
yeah.
go down the stairs and look for the monstrosity with the big wheel and the levers. You can't miss it.
Oh boy.
Same with the castle. My great-uncle Brendan had all sorts of gizmos and gadgets and machinery lying around. Anyway, when I saw the printer, I told Matt why not save some money and print the programs for the wedding right here. Problem is, Matt failed to get them done before he turned into the merry prankster. And since I have the mechanical aptitude of a bacterium,
Didn't know that was a
would you
thing.
mind finishing the job for me? You'd only have to print 3 more sheets, and the plate, the ink, the paper, everything you need is right there.
No problem.
Yeah.
Thank you, Nancy. You're the best.
Why do I have a feeling the binary system is involved with this? All right, we can actually
Did you print the rest of the programs?
not yet.
Not yet, but I will.
Anything else to report?
I found these glasses in the fireplace in the nursery.
Those are Matt's. You found them in the fireplace.
Did you look there when you were searching for Matt?
Of course not. Why would we look in the fireplace? Matt never, ever took his glasses off. Mostly because without them, he can't see 2 feet in front of him.
Let's see. Did he have an extra pair? Why was he staying in the nursery? Yeah, I'm actually curious about
Why
this.
was he staying in the nursery? Why didn't he stay downstairs with Kit?
Because Donal said the nursery was haunted, that's why. Naturally, once he heard that, Matt refused to sleep anywhere else but the nursery. The stubborn twit. Oh, Nancy, maybe he truly is in trouble.
Let me do some more looking around before we jump to any conclusions. The glasses could still just be part of an elaborate practical joke.
You're absolutely right. Please find him, Nancy. I do so want to strangle him.
I don't know. Nancy does quite a lot of jumping to conclusions in a lot of the other games.
If Matt was staying in the nursery, where's his luggage?
Right there by his cot.
It's not there now.
But it was there, just last night. I remember seeing it when I peeked in to see if he'd finally decided to reappear. At least, I think I saw it last night. If it's not there now, perhaps Donal moved it, took it to storage or something. Because I know I saw it after Matt went missing. So it's around here somewhere, just like he's around here somewhere. I'm sure of it.
Alrighty, dighty then. Know when you decide to hold your.
Did you know when you decided to hold your wedding here that half the place is pretty much rubble?
Oh, yes. Mind you, I didn't even know that Castle Malloy existed until Grandpapa died and I was notified that I'd inherited it. At which point the executor of his estate sent me pictures and assured me that despite its appearance, it was in fact habitable.
It looks like a bomb went off in it.
No doubt because one did. One summer night in 1944, this place, or half of it at least, just suddenly blew up. It was rumored that my great-uncle Brendan was working on something that involved a new kind of rocket fuel.
Sweet.
He was killed along with his wife and young daughter. Apparently, they all just vaporized. Which I guess is why Donal claims the nursery, where the little girl spent most of her time, is haunted.
Interesting.
Go play detective now.
Good
Go
luck.
play detective. Nancy, you know very, very well that you're not. You just don't play detective. You actually are a detective, just without a license is all. I think you could. Of course, that's just because I would be brave like that. Despite my Instagram photos. This past weekend I was on my local university campus for something Special Olympics was doing. There's actually a university that Special Olympics has started here in Missouri, and I'm actually not just on the management team, but I'm also a graduate athlete leader. The students are called athlete leaders, and also a mentor. Because this past weekend I was a mentor to one of my friends who happened to join that particular semester for her first semester, and I am so freaking excited that she views me as a mentor. Because seriously, we're like best friends. Anywho, why did I bring that up? Oh, right, because the location where the classes were held was on the second floor of a certain building, and in at some point in the hallway, there's like this glass path. It's literally made entirely of glass, not the entire hallway, but just a portion of it. There's like these glass panels that you can clearly see through to the first floor, and the pathway is like layered, I think, but it's like striped. It's like striped with white lines. It is so nerve-wracking. I hesitate every time I cross it. Ugh. And I posted photos of it on my Instagram saying, uh, this is daunting. I'm not dauntless if this is daunting. Or something like that. Oh, we need 3 coins. Oh, now we have 3 coins. I would like a fortune, please. Madame Ishbel? Ooh. Hey, isn't that something we needed for the one of the puzzles upstairs? Your only enemies are on the field. Oi. And it's so old, it evaporated to dust. Alright. Ooh, hey. Oh, our second piece. Nice. Very nice. There's a statue. Of course. Aww. Wait, what? That's not Matt. Who the heck is that? Ew. Hello.
You can't just go snooping around. Not with that guy right there.
Right. Where is this printing press she was talking about? Oh, right there.
I should use black ink to print the programs.
Right. Oh, hey, look, binary. So we just need 3, right? And use this to dry.
Alan Payne. That's
Interesting.
weird.
And she's only saying that's kind of weird because we haven't talked to that guy over there. What's his name? Kit. All right, 2 more. Yeah. I like printing presses. Yes, I do. Oh, actually, there was actually some sort of printing press right outside our one of the classrooms. Coincidentally, the classroom that me and my friend were using for both classes. And right outside it was this like, I guess it was some sort of printing press, but it wasn't for paper. I think it was for clothes. I definitely took pictures of that and put it on my Instagram. You should definitely check my Instagram. It's my Instagram name is TheEsperanza243. That is basically how it's spelt. It is pronounced The Esperanza 243. Yeah, I like using Spanish a lot.
Hi, you must be Nancy Drew. I'm Kit Foley. Ignore the eye if you can. Walked into a door the other day. Looks worse than it feels. I'm a bit surprised you're still here, given the circumstances.
Walked into a door. Psh, I would have said it. I would have said the same thing. I would have said, you should see the other guy. That's what I did when I put on makeup to dress up as Phantom of the Opera. Oh, that was awesome.
I'm not sure I fully understand the circumstances yet.
That's because you've only heard Kyler's version of what's going on. Or worse, that
F
damn
you.
caretaker's version. Either way, it's unlikely you've heard the truth.
The truth being.
Matt isn't playing a practical joke, and he hasn't been kidnapped by fairies. He got cold feet and left. It's as simple as that.
F you.
Are you sure?
Well, Matt didn't come out and tell me he was leaving. But hey, I am his best friend. I know him better than anybody. I mean, he loves Kyler, but she can be a handful. And he's no pushover either. Their relationship is so tempestuous, it scares him. She thinks once he makes a real commitment, everything will be fine. But he's not so sure. So he bailed.
I don't like your version. Whether it's true or not. I'm actually curious of what tempestuous means. So let me write that down of how it's spelled. Wait, is it? Yeah, there it is. So Tempestous. And during the next bit of his line, I will look up the definition. Let's see. Without saying anything to her, don't think this.
I don't
Yeah.
think the possibility that he walked out on her has even occurred to her.
She's in a raging state of denial, and I don't see any harm in allowing her to stay that way. I seriously doubt he walked out on her for good. It's just that for Matt, marriage is way too much, way too soon.
If you and Matt are best friends, how come he didn't make you his best man?
Matt felt like it would be a good move for him politically if he asked this guy he knows from work, Alan Payne, to be his best man, and I said fine, don't worry about it, no big deal.
When or how did you realize that Matt had disappeared?
Kyler and I went for a walk, came back, and the next thing I knew, Kyler was saying Matt was nowhere to be found.
Dang it! I forgot I was muted. And I forgot that when I step away from the game is automatically paused. So let me look it up. Dang it! I can't believe I was muted. Tempestuous, characterized by strong and turbulent or conflicting emotion. Interesting. Definition number 2, very stormy. Okay. Oh, excuse me. By the way, next conversation bit, I'm going to be having a little bit of a drink myself. And I will probably, when we do our break, when we return from our break, I will mention of the drinking challenge that I forgot to mention at the beginning of the live stream.
Look for him?
Kyler and I searched every inch of the place, inside and out, but it was the luggage that clinched it. When I checked the nursery and saw that Matt's suitcase and backpack were gone, it finally dawned on me that he had left and he wasn't coming back. Of course, by that time, Kyler had convinced herself that he was simply playing one of his practical jokes, and I couldn't bring myself to burst her bubble, so I didn't.
Very, very interesting. How can we sound so American? Nancy! Sometimes you're just plain rude.
It looks like you're drawing something. Are you an artist?
Me? Not hardly. I'm with a real estate development company. These are just preliminary sketches for a couple of projects we're working on. In other words, I'm doing homework.
Residential real estate or commercial?
Mostly residential. And let me tell you, we'd have a field day with attractive land like the one this castle sits on. Ocean
Oh,
view,
really?
easy commute to Donegal, bedrock foundation, readily accessible groundwater. That bog's a bit problematic, but a little sand, a little gravel, a little landscaping.
There's a bog?
Voila! A cluster of 6, maybe 8 luxury luxury homes amid a park-like setting that would sell like lightning.
I wonder, is it possible that Kit might have planned this? Because there is that motive. Alright. I forgot I had to take my medicine today.
How come you sound so American?
Because I am American. My father's VP of International Sales for Krollmeister Incorporated. The company transferred him to London 15 years ago. I've pretty much lived there ever since. I just can't seem to pick up the accent.
I'm sorry, I guess I never listened to that line. What? His father is vice president of international sales for Krollmeister? Are you kidding me? How come I never paid attention to that line? Oh my gosh. Okay, if you're not familiar with the Nancy Drew gaming verse, Krollmeister is basically the main company that makes pretty much everything, even telephones and even electricity, I guess. You you can find out more about Krollmeister in Trail of the Twister, because we're basically invited to that, and then at the end of it, we're basically given like a lifetime supply of Cocoa Crinkles, which is awesome. And he actually sends us to Japan for Shadow at the Water's Edge to have a vacation. But hey, Nancy Drew never takes a vacation.
Good talking to you.
Keep it real.
Keep it real. Dude, are you Silvio? No, not Silvio. What's the other guy? Oh my gosh, it's gonna drive me nuts. It's Secret of the Shadows. No, Secret of Scarlet Hand. There's a store that you can call. I forgot what it's called. I think it's called Keeping It Real.
Where are those lights in the tower coming from?
I don't know. But that looks really cool. Alrighty, so now that we have a lantern, we can actually walk around the entire property. I'm not going to do that just yet, only because of our timing. I think we have like about 7 minutes to explore, so that's not really much. I'm going to go to the inn, see if Donal is there. Dun, 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 dun. So we can actually go all the way down, which will transition us to the hotel, but that's quite a walk. So I'm just going to click on here. Oh, hey. Oh, hi. I'm not going to talk to them just yet. What are these? What are those? Oh, we need freaking coins. Oh, we have a coin. Nice. Oh, we got a coin from each. Ha, nice. Let's see. Start your attack countdown must be exactly 0 after all darts have been launched. Black or white areas, the number hits. Off the board, 0. Alright, so we need to hit the bullseye or the green. Actually, wait, no. What is our total amount? Gimme. 201. Ah. Whoops. And it is a little bit trouble to aim. Dang it. Alright. How can we do this? There we go. So we just need a 3. Booyah. Dang it, I thought we would get a coin. We get a doll instead. Hello. Are you supposed to be a dog or a cat? I think you're supposed to be a dog. Alright. Well, let's actually go over the task list. I just realized we haven't gone over it in a while.
Can't check that off yet.
No, we're about to, though. We've already talked to Kit.
Can't check that off yet.
We will be... Oh, forgot to do the scale. The token in the nursery.
Still have to do that.
What token? In the nursery. Okay.
All done.
We got those done.
All done. Can't check that off yet.
Alright.
Still have to do that.
Okay, so we have quite a bit to do. We'll do... I guess we could do this now. 4 minutes. Okay. Yeah, it shouldn't take me long to play this. I'm actually kind of fond of Difference Detective because some of these levels are actually pretty interesting. This one, for instance, it is all over the place. For instance, here, and not to mention here, I think there's even a star missing. Yeah. There's a mushroom missing. The shine of it is missing. Something here is missing. The lines, a patty. I know the hinge, right? Her bow. I know there's a lump, yeah, right there and there. Yeah. I'm good, and we get a freaking whistle. Gosh, Nancy, you're terrible. Okay. Alright, so I guess we're not going to talk to Denal just yet, only because we've only got like a 3... Actually, wait, I think we might be able to.
So, you're not so keen on staying at the castle after all, then?
I'm staying there. I just wanted to talk to you.
Yeah, man.
Come to me for a bit of aid and advice, did ya? Well, I've got none to give. Not till I got the day's troubles behind me and a crow's nest in front of me.
I don't blame you a bit. I also have no idea what you're talking about.
You will.
The mixmaid suddenly took ill, leaving poor Seamus on his own, running back and forth, trying to mix and
Seamus.
serve at the same time. I heard her soon as I walked in, yet here I sit, dying of thirst. I'll do no talking till I get me crow's nest, and there's the sorry truth of the matter. But now, were some spry and spunky lass to lend poor Seamus a hand by taking over the mixing for a while, that would surely speed the plough.
I actually wouldn't mind.
Maybe, but I don't feel like playing Mixmaid right now.
Well, when you do, don't come bothering me. Just go on over to the mixing counter and get down to work.
Yeah. I just didn't want to go abruptly right in. Yeah. Oh, gosh dang it. I frickin' frack. Sorry, guys. That volume was completely down.
Each ticket
Gosh
will have
dang, I
no more
suck.
than 2 on it. And to save time, I draw little pictures instead of writing out their names. The mixing book will tell you which little picture stands for what drink. It'll also tell you what's in each drink and how to make each drink. Now, to pour something, put the silver mixing glass under either the juice tap or the beer tap. Then, press whatever button the mixing book tells you to press. The book will also tell you how many times to press it. If the drink needs blending, you'll see a picture of a blender at the top of the column in the book. You're to put the solid ingredients into the blender first, then pour whatever's in the mixing glass into the blender. Then press the red button, and when the blending's done, just reach under the counter and find the serving glass that's pictured in the book. Put the serving glass on the grey mat and pour everything from the blender into the serving glass. If the drink doesn't need blending, just find the right serving glass, put it on the grey mat, and pour everything you've poured into the mixing glass into the serving glass. Then, add anything else the book tells you to add, put the serving glass on the tray to the right of the ticket it goes to, and start fixing the next drink. Soon as you've made all the drinks on a ticket, ring the bell and I'll serve 'em up. Just remember, if the orders start coming thick and fast and the tickets start piling up, you're to make the drinks on the ticket closest to the bell first. Now, you'll be making no mistakes, I'm sure. But if you do, just toss the glass into the rubbish bin down there to the right and start over. Mind you, lass, you must do the mixing fast and proper. The quicker you mix, the more tips you'll be keeping. To work with, you know.
And to a break to we now. Nice timing there. Nice timing. All right. That was actually perfect timing. Let's actually go ahead and, well, I'm not going to mute myself just yet because let me go ahead and start our 10-minute break because I want to make things accurate here. Or rather, a 9-minute break. Gosh dang it, I suck sometimes. Alright, there we go. Okay, so this is our break time. I'm just go ahead and do what you gotta do. Stretch, let your butt have a break from the seat. I know my butt's hurting a bit. Get a drink, go to the bathroom, stretch, do some chores, or you can just use the stream itself as a background noise while you do chores around your apartment or your house or your room, whatever. Get some progress done for the day. Be productive. Anywho, let's get on with this.
She bid me take life easy as the leaves grow on the trees. But I, being young and foolish, with her I would not agree. In the fields by the river, my love and I did stand, and all my leaning shoulders she placed her snow white hands. She bid me take love easy as the grass grows on the fields. But I, being young and foolish, and now I am full of tears. She bid me take love easy as the grass grows on the fields. But I, being young and foolish, and now I am full of tears. Iedereen is iedereen.
Welcome back to the live stream, everyone. Let me turn that off just real quick. Yeah. Aw, yeah. Oh my gosh. I need to check those out. I just got notifications of my channel, of channels that I follow, that I'm subscribed to. Okay. Let me check something real quick. I want to see if I can do something, and I have no idea if it'll work. Please, please, please. No? Okay. What about the other one? Okay. Alright. And I know that one won't work. Let's check this one. And if it won't, well then poopies. Please? No? Okay. Well, guess I'm not doing that. Wishful thinking. Alright. Alright, let's bring the game audio up so that I don't forget this time. Jeez. I'm a goofball sometimes. By the way, if ever you are curious of what music I am playing, you can actually check the links in the description box below. Also, there are two ways of communicating with me. Not just by chat, which you can probably find at the bottom of your screen, either mobile or desktop. Well, I say bottom of the screen, that is if you're doing theatric mode. on YouTube. If not, well then it's right next to it, right to the right of it. Anywho, oh geez, 30 minutes, polo, blah 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 blah. It's gonna be 28 now. Okay, yoink. All right. Okay. So what's happening now? Oh right, the music that you were listening to. So the first song that you were listening to was Emmy's Vida, sorry, Vida. Emmy's Vida, that's her channel name as well. The first song you listened to was Down by the Sally Gardens Irish. Or sorry, Down by the Sally Gardens. Duh. Um, there's a Celtic playlist that is in the description box below. You can check her out. She's actually a really good singer. And the song after that, I don't know what the English translation of the title is. It's probably in the video. Song of the Sea. That's what it's called. The channel name is actually a name. I don't know if I'm going to be pronouncing it correctly. It's M. Marni Shilbine. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. Correct me if I'm wrong. But the link for the video for the song is in the description box, but you can check out their channel. And the playlist that we were listening to after that, which is basically the first song of the playlist, is basically what was it? The Love Let Me Home to My Mother, and it's an Irish song. Ooh, dang it! He went to St. Louis. All right, I gotta stop getting distracted. The channel name is Quantum Digital, but the playlist has random people from all over YouTube doing all kinds of Gaelic songs. Ooh, one of them is private. Oh well. Anyhow, since we are now done with those individual songs and the Emmy's channel as well, actually I'm going to keep this one because that's a pretty good one to use. By the way, hydration time. Oh, sorry, headphones. All right, that's good enough. I need to have the chorus end timed with the water break or water hydration moment. All right. The game we are playing today. Welcome to the live stream, by the way. I really am off my game today. Didn't jokes. We got jokes. There we go. Alrighty. So the game we are playing today is Nancy Drew Haunting of Castle Malloy. If you're wondering why, it is because tomorrow is Ireland's and America's holiday of St. Patrick's Day. I mean, I know it's an Ireland holiday, but I know it's been Americanized, and it was Americanized many years ago, many annuals ago. I should start making annuals a thing for me because I've been using that in my books. That's right. If you're actually not familiar with my channel or my other channel, the one I called the Esperanza 243, which is THEESPERANZA 243. I know I'm talking a bit fast, but I just want to make sure I'm getting this across before we continue playing the game. That's my hydration moment. I should have drank when the song was playing. All right. Oh, that reminds me. Since we're now at the drinking station of the game, let's bring up the drinking challenge rules. And this only applies when you're playing Nancy Drew, because that's the rules. The rules of it involve Nancy Drew, of course. Of course, this is like a general list, of course. It only applies. I know specific parts of the rules are applied to specific games. Each time someone gives us a task, Nancy takes something that isn't hers. Nancy says something like, "It's locked." It's a popular phrase in all of the Nancy dreams. Well, almost all of them. Nancy says something unbelievably tactless, which is, well, yeah. Krollmeister, which was mentioned earlier, drink, please. Mm-hmm. Coco Kringle, again, that's a Sunny June thing. There's a bunch of Sunny June references ever since A Secret of Scarlet Hand. We Die, of course. Stressful music. Dun 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 dun. Sinks, as in when you look at a sink, not like you sink a boat. Got it? Good. We handle some sort of machinery that we are in no way qualified to use, reference to a past game. I think that might have been the printer. Drink, just to catch up. Oh boy. We actually have already taken a couple of things that aren't ours, like the coins. We eat or go to the bathroom. Got it. We get ejected from a conversation. Leave me alone. That's an example, by the way. Gossip or eavesdropping. Yeah, there's actually going to be a couple of eavesdropping things, couple of eavesdropping conversations in this game specifically. All right, let's get into this. We want to give him his. Oh wait, this has been going idle. Oh no. Let's get to Crow's Nest quickly. All right, so we need 1 spritz, 1, 2, 3, 4 of orange, 1 of this. It actually doesn't need to be blended. Let's do ice, yoink, and place. What's this one? Fairy drink. Got it. Pineapple 1, 2. Actually, wait, I think I might have messed that up already. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I think that might be it. Yeah. Oh, right. What cup do we need? This one. All right. Oh, no, I messed that up. I messed it up because we need to blend it. Frack. Okay. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. In fact, I actually went to her interactives, that's Cherry's, Nancy Drew channel on YouTube, which is awesome, by the way. And what's really cool is that they managed to create drinks or even food for specific games from specific games because they're brought up in games. What kind of cup do we need? That one. And what's really cool, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. I think that might have been it. Sorry. It's just interesting because I lost my train of thought. Frick. Was that it? Okay, there we go. Yoink.
That order wasn't right.
Ah, dang it. Okay. Oh, did I choose the wrong glass? Yeah, I think I chose the wrong glass. Okay. All right. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1. 1. Oh, shoot. One, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4.
That order wasn't right.
Okay, so maybe it was this cup. 1. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I completely forgot the lemon. I'm dumb.
You didn't make what they asked for.
Gosh dang it, it is this cup. Can you please make those images better? 1, 2, 3, 4. And this one. Yoink. I said yoink. I said yoink. Will this not? Oh, it's because it hasn't been poured. Ha 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 ha. Jeez, I suck. Okay. Oh, all right. 1, 1, 2, and a 1, 2. Get away, fruit fly. Yoink. Fruit fly, go away. Shoot fly, don't bother me. Shoot fly, don't bother me. 1, 2. 1, 1, 2. Martini glass.
All done and dusted, are ya? Thank you, miss. Take what's in the tip jar, and the next time you help out, you can keep the tips then as well.
Yeah.
You make a mean crow's nest, girl. Well done. Now, I'm to tell you what happened to the Sassenach, am I?
I'm sorry, happened to the what?
The Sassenach. The Englishman. The one Kyler was supposed to be marrying. Well, what happened to him is this. The She took him. The good people whisked him straight off to their world, they did.
By the good people, you mean fairies?
You'll not be hearing me call him that. All of us have a name we prefer, and with them, the good people it is. So that's what I call him, and you'd be wise to do the same.
It is actually, that is actually the proper thing to do. I mean, you can be tactless or even rude or even, well, your own opinion of what you want to call them. You can call them whatever you wish. But the proper thing to do is to abide by the other country's traditions. For instance, if Denal calls them good people, then you should call them the good people. Or the she, as he pronounced it. So I'm going to be respectful and say good people.
Just what are these good people going to do with him?
Whatever they please. He's in their world now, and he'll not be coming back. That's as much of the truth as we'll ever know. 'Tis not the first time the good people have seen fit to meddle in the affairs of Castle Malloy. Caused the explosion they did.
The one that destroyed half the castle?
Brendan, his wife, Caitlin,
That was actually not the good
used to
people.
own this place, she did. Aye, and their little girl, Fiona. All three were lost to the world forever when the place blew. But the blame lay not with Malloy. It was the good people. They'd taken a shine to Fiona, is why. And they knew that little girls, no matter how much they're adored by wee folk or mortals, sooner or later, all little girls grow up and grow old. The good people couldn't bear to see this happen to their beloved Fiona, so they made full sure it never did.
Sounds to me like the good people are actually just the opposite.
They have their ways, and we have ours, is all. That's just the way of things. Got plans for you, they do.
The fairies? The
Really?
good people? What makes you say that?
I meant to pocket your car keys for safekeeping on my way over here, but I couldn't find 'em.
You mean my keys weren't in the car?
Uh-oh.
Aye, that's exactly my meaning. Taken they were. The good people want you to be staying.
Or someone actually snuck into her car.
Do you dislike all Englishmen as much as you dislike Matt Simmons? Or is he special somehow?
I've little use for any Sassenach, but I took a disliking to this one soon as I laid eyes on him. Arrogant he was, cocky, disrespectful, foolish, always touching things he shouldn't, going places he didn't belong. Worse than a stray dog, that one was.
Of course, Nancy's going to be like that too. I actually do not know if what Nancy's family heritage is. Would be nice if we knew. All right. Let's see. What about Kyler? What about his friend Kit?
What about his friend Kit?
Aye, He may talk like a Yank and live like a Brit, but there's Irish in the lad. I saw it right off. Little wonder he's in love with the girl. They'll make a fine pair.
Whoa, wait a minute. Kit's not in love with Kyler.
Blind, are you now? Loves her, he does indeed. He's all but wearing a sign saying so. He came to the wedding early to make sure there'd never be a wedding. Only the good people saw to that for him. Ah, the luck of the Irish.
The luck of the Irish indeed. Come on. Don't take that for granted, please.
The name of this place. Just what exactly is a banshee?
A woman, one of the good people, as alive as you and me, with wild hair almost as long as the tattered grey robe billowing up around her whenever she appears. Sometimes she takes on the form of a hooded crow, but it's the sound she makes, her terrible wailing, that strikes fear in the human heart. Because when a mortal hears the wail of a banshee, it means someone is about to die.
Yikes. Is that what we've been hearing? Actually, wait, no. It sounded more like gears or something like that.
I saw someone with long hair and a gray robe outside the castle tonight.
Did you know?
It ran across the road in front of me. That's why my car's in the ditch.
Not till I was 54 did I see a banshee. To see one at your age, on your very first night in Ireland. A special lass you are indeed.
Even though the figure was flying, I don't think it was a banshee.
There's no other explanation for what I saw?
There might be 24 explanations for what you saw, but none, save one, is the truth.
Which we shall find.
I should get back to the castle.
Good night to you.
Good night. Good night, sweetheart. Well, it's time to go. Oh, dang it. We should have used the phone. Actually, wait. Let's not use the phone until we gain a specific number from someone. That way we have a bunches to talk about with Bess and Ned. Alright, let's explore the entire grounds. Because there are a bunch of things to check out. What is this? Seriously. There we go. Ooh, a bunch of images and buttons to press. Ew. I think we need to figure out which ones to press before we press them. Touch them. Da 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 da. There's the tower, which we will not be able to explore just yet. Ooh, what's this? Ooh, is this a garden? Yeah, that's foreboding. Crow!
Wonder what that crow's doing in there.
Yeah. Jeez, that scared the tar out of me. Forgot about that animation. Which is funny because that's my favorite animation in the game so far. We actually cannot get in there because these leprechauns are the key. Oy. What's over here? I, Kyler, choose you, Matt, as my friend, my companion, my love, through life's trials and she crossed out tribulations. Through life's trials, all travel celebrations. Oh, okay. Through life's trials and celebrations, all travel will travel the road together, united in heart and mind. From the first you have something truer gift I've never known, and one I will treasure always. Matt, with this ring I give you all my love, my heart, my soul. What am I doing? This is wrong! I guess she's having trouble writing the vows. Clearly. Alright. What else is on this property? Whoa. This is actually a death. We can actually have a death scene right here. Ah! Yeah. Good news. Cliff wasn't that high. Bad news. It was still a cliff. Yeah. Yes, please. If you hit no, I think it takes you to Nancy's desk. Ooh, what's this? Alright. That definitely looks weird. There is a single flower here. Oh, hey, look! The stars! Wait, is it possible we can see constellations from here? Oh, wait, I think there is a constellation. Look at that! What the heck? Why didn't I see that before? I think that's supposed to be a centaur, or at least it kind of looks like one. Or maybe just a horse. Good night, sweetheart. Well, it's time to go. Boom. I know there's something over here that we can... Yeah, there's that.
What is that?
I don't know.
I'm not sure I can get over there without falling in.
Alrighty then. We'll not go in. Although that's also a death scene. I swear there's something... I remember there being a tree that we could check out. I guess it's not until later. Oh wait, no, I'm remembering something else. Never mind. Oh, what's this? Oh, a well. Very cool. And I think that leads to the bog. What's over here? Follow the path, follow the path. Whoa, what's this? Very cool. 1845. 1916? 1801. What are these years for? I think we're missing something for that. Is it weird that I'm already getting sleepy? This is not good. Right. I think we should go ahead and talk to Kyler. We could go back to the hotel, the inn, and talk to Denal about the luggage, but I won't.
Did you finish the programs?
Yep.
Yep. But I noticed that they say the best man is someone named Alan Payne. If Kit is Matt's best friend, why isn't Kit the best man?
Matt said that's the way Kit wanted it. He got here early too. But when Matt vanished, Alan was certain that Matt was playing a joke and refused to be the butt of it. So he went back to London, saying he'll reappear only when Matt does and not a moment before. You know, perhaps you should give Alan a call. 0044-020-7946-0481. He may have seen something while he was here that could help you find Matt. You'll have to use the phone down the road at the inn, however. My cell phone gets absolutely no reception here.
I'm gonna go play detective now.
Keep me posted.
Will do. What's interesting that... Sorry if I'm smacking. What's interesting is that the phone numbers in other countries besides America, the numbers are really different. We're used to having 7, 9, or 10-digit numbers with like our own version of area codes. Whereas, wait, do we have anything with kids to talk about?
What's going on?
Have you ever been up in the tower?
You saw the stairs, or what's left of them.
Right.
There's no way to get up there.
I could have sworn I saw lights coming from it.
Right?
Perhaps it was the good people come a-calling on their good friend Anal. Or
What?
maybe it was just reflected moonlight or something. So if you're thinking Matt's up there, forget it. Ain't no way.
Dude, that Irish accent was awesome.
I'd better get going. See ya.
See ya.
No matter how stereotypical it sounded. Alright, I think I'm being judgmental here about stereotypes. I know I am judgmental when it comes to stereotypes. I don't like it when people use stereotypes. And yet that's all we can use because we've forgotten what the authentic original stuff is like. This is what happens when you don't pay attention to history. Or when you don't repeat it
Phone
enough.
card to the rescue.
Yeah! To the rescue! Yeah, boink. Ellen!
Hello?
Yes, hi. My name is Nancy Drew. I'm calling from Castle Malloy. I'm Kyler Mallory's maid of honor.
Yes, I remember that name. Has Matthew finally put an end to that ridiculous prank of his?
No, I'm afraid he's still at it. But if you have a second, could I ask you some questions?
It should be a minute or two before my ride gets here. What's on your mind?
Oh, I thank you. I thank your politeness. Let's see.
Did you see or hear anything strange while you were at Castle Malloy?
If you mean, did I get the impression that the castle was haunted or enchanted or anything like that? No. Frankly, I was too distracted by the strange human goings-on to pay much attention to anything else.
What do you mean?
I mean, for three people who purport to be friends, it seemed to me they did an inordinate amount of fighting. For instance, the evening before Matt disappeared, he and Kit had a terrible row. I couldn't make out exactly what was being said, but they both sounded very angry. Furious, I dare say. In fact, the next time I saw Kit, he was sporting a black eye. And the next morning, Matt and Kyla had a go at each other. Nothing physical, mind you, and once again, I couldn't make out what was said, but I promise you, they were quite put out with each other. I was more than happy to bid the lot of them farewell, though I imagine I'll be returning to the castle before too long. Matt is bound to find his prank as tedious as everyone else does eventually. I must be off. Nancy, it was a pleasure venting to you. Hopefully before too long we shall meet in person. Cheers.
What a delightful person. I'd talk more, but I need to clean my mouth.
Is this a sales call?
No, Bess, it's me, Nancy. I'm calling from a phone in Ireland.
Nancy, hi! George, get over here. It's Nancy. Hi, Nan. You'd better be having a great time there because you are missing an incredible time here. The Dunhills throw the best parties. You should see all the awesome pool toys they've got. And everywhere you look, some cute guy in swim trunks is standing over a barbecue grilling something. I'm in heaven.
Sounds fabulous. Be sure to wish Kathy and Carrie a happy birthday for me.
You know, one person I haven't seen is Ned. Yeah, me neither.
He said he was coming. I'm sure he'll be there.
So, what's going on with you?
Sorry. I meant to unmute myself. The timer is already going on. Let's do our 10-minute break, everyone. Get off that butt. Get off whatever furniture you're on. Move those legs. Stretch. Get a drink. Or even some food. Or even go to the bathroom. Let's play some Celtic music, shall we?
Gelijk
We're gonna do a bit of Scottish mouth music for you. All right. I was very honored to take the top prize at the Gallic competition at the Grandfather Mount Highland Games some years ago, and. Is right, but that's all right. We're gonna do. This is a Strathspey and a reel, and we're gonna cheat because it's usually done just vocally, you know, for dancing. But we're gonna add some instruments to it because why not? And so, if you want to know, the first song is about a wedding and people's different reactions to it, and the second song is about just dancing. There's really nothing to it. It's just poetry picked because it kind of sounds dancey. So, all right, here we go. Yeah, my sense of pitch isn't that good. Gotta have a note. Yeah, enjoy. The lunch aboard the Evie, the lunch aboard. Evie, the lunch aboard. Evie, the lunch aboard. On the way, gonna leave and nothing to the morning. On the way, gonna leave and nothing to the morning. On the way, gonna leave and nothing to the morning. On the way, gonna leave and nothing to the morning. The lunch aboard the king, the lunch aboard. The lunch aboard the king, the lunch aboard. Smack of fever, se hejde strid I morgen. 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 The lunch aboard the king, the lunch aboard. The lunch aboard the king, the lunch aboard. Kimmereni mi dante gira, kimmereni mi arriva boia, kimmereni mi dante gira, gallo pringa bamba hotta, kimmereni mi dante gira, kimmereni mi arriva boia, kimmereni mi dante gira, gallo pringa bamba hotta, gallo pringa tre.
Alrighty, righty, everyone. Yeah, there we go. And that was, actually it doesn't show who sings it, but it's called Carolina's Chocolate Drops. I didn't fully pay attention to the title of this video. Apparently it's a Scottish song. You know what, everyone? I didn't realize until right now how bad my stomach feels right now. I shouldn't have eaten that snack. Carbohydrates, or not carbohydrates, gluten does not sit well with my stomach. I don't know why I bother eating them. I need to stop eating gluten is the thing. My stomach hurts so bad, I think I need to go take a dump. But I won't do that because I have you awesome people tuning in. Alright, let us pull up the game. Yoink and a yoink. Alright, so welcome everyone to the live stream if you're just now tuning in. Today we are playing Nancy Drew, The Haunting of Castle Malloy, and this is to celebrate St. Patrick's Day. Apologize for my complaining. Whenever something is affecting me, I like to complain almost immediately. Anywho, like I said, we're playing Haunting of Castle Malloy to celebrate St. Patrick's Day. I figured why not, considering before I found out about that St. Patrick's Day was this weekend, I was like, What game am I supposed to play? Oh, thank goodness. Thank goodness for St. Patrick's Day. I would have no clue what to play. Actually, I probably would have played the next game of Women's Murder Club. By the way, if you're actually wondering why I'm not playing Women's Murder Club: A Darker Shade of Grey, it is because I've already played I played ahead to find out how the game ends, and I realized I shouldn't play the rest of it on my channel. It is too political. It is very, very bad to play at this current time in American history. Yikes. I'm not going to explain why. Let's just say it involves presidency. Anywho, let's continue on with the game. We were talking to Bess and George.
Just as I got to the castle, something that may or may not have been a banshee ran across the road in front of me and made me drive into a ditch.
You saw a banshee? That's bad luck, isn't it? Not if you see a banshee. If you hear one, it means someone's going to die. Wait a minute. Why was it running? Can't banshees fly?
Bess, what I saw just looked like a banshee. I'm sure it really wasn't a banshee, although it did just kind of vanish. And when I talked to Kyler, I found out that her husband-to-be has vanished.
What do you mean, vanished?
Matt came to Ireland with Kyler and his best friend Kit, but now he's nowhere to be found. Kyler is convinced he's pulling a prank.
A prank?
Apparently, he's a pretty big practical joker.
More like a pretty big moron. Incoming. Check
Ouch,
it out.
uncalled for.
Oh my gosh.
Guys? Hello?
I think I know what just
Bess?
happened.
George? Anyone?
Sorry, we were hopelessly distracted by a truly amazing set of washboard abs.
Oh boy.
My cell phone bit the dust when I drove into the ditch, so I'm calling from the payphone of this quaint little country inn.
Quaint as in charming, or quaint as in a borderline health hazard?
Quaint
Bess.
is in a place where people go to play games like darts and relax over their favorite combination of fruit juices.
Yeah, I suppose that would be quaint.
In fact, anytime I want to play the games here, I can earn tokens by mixing drinks. Turns out that's something I'm pretty good at.
You've been mixing drinks for people? Shouldn't you be doing
Yep,
something
that's a
little
skill.
more
Drink.
made of honorly?
The caretaker, Mr. Delaney, hangs out here. It's the only way I could get him to talk.
Why do you want to talk to the caretaker?
I promised Kyler I'd find Matt. I figured Mr. Delaney might know something that could help me.
And did he?
He says Matt was kidnapped by fairies.
I'll bet you were thrilled to hear that.
Right. Needed a hint. That's gonna be the last thing I'm gonna tell them.
I found a draft of the vows Kyler is planning to say at her wedding.
Oh, custom-written vows are so sweet.
Oh yeah.
Problem is, these vows have the words, "What am I doing? This is wrong," scrawled beneath them.
That can't be good. How do you know she was talking about the wedding? Maybe she was just frustrated because she couldn't put her feelings into words.
That's true.
Definitely.
Did you ask her about them? What's the point? If she is having second thoughts about getting married, she probably won't admit it, seeing as she's failed to mention it before.
That's true, too.
Wait a minute. You guys aren't suggesting that Kyler is behind Matt's disappearance, are you?
I admit that doesn't make much sense.
But it is a possibility. You two are terrible.
Seriously, Bess, I love your optimism. I kind of join in on that optimism. But you really gotta look at all the perspectives, all the different sides of the story.
According to Alan Payne, Matt's best man, there was a lot of arguing going on just before Matt disappeared. Matt was fighting with Kit, Kyler was fighting with Matt. Alan said he went back to London to wait for Matt to reappear because he couldn't stand all the constant squabbling.
So all was not blissful in premaritalville, eh? Wait a minute. If Kit is Matt's best friend, why isn't he his best man?
Good question. Unfortunately, the person most qualified to answer it has disappeared. Did I tell you that Kit Foley has a black eye?
Why am I not surprised?
Whoever ran out in front of my car dropped a handmade doll that looks like the missing groom.
A handmade doll? That's kind of freaky. Dolls are freaky, period. Who around
kind
there
of
would
agree
be
with George.
making dolls?
And I'm only saying that because of, well, let's just say Last Train to Blue Moon Canyon is an example. Oh boy.
Kyler thinks I saw Matt, and the doll was just part of the practical joke he's playing.
Let me see if I got this straight. The guy thinks disappearing less than a week before his wedding, causing cars to run off the road, and making creepy dolls is funny? Not exactly best Marvin marriage material, is he?
Ah, snap. Finally, George said it. Finally, George said it.
What would you two say if I said I needed a hint?
We would say, why ask us when you've got your very own fortune teller right there in the great room?
How
Right,
do they
George?
know about this?
There's an old Irish saying, when it looks like you might fail, go see Madame Ishabelle.
That's not an old Irish saying.
I know, but you get the picture.
I don't. How do you guys know about the Madame Ishabelle? Come on.
I'll let you get back to the party. You guys are wearing sunscreen, right?
Yes, Nancy.
Just checking. Bye.
Ha ha! I gotta point out, Nancy, that having a suntan is actually not a bad thing.
Hello?
Hi, Ned. It's me.
Hey, Nancy. How come you're not calling from your cell phone?
Well, let's just say you were right about driving and using my cell phone. Sort of.
You were in a car accident?
Yeah, but you heard me hang up, so I wasn't really talking on the phone. I just had it in my hand, even though I did wind up in a ditch. I'm fine, but the rental car and my cell phone are pretty much history.
You drove into a ditch?
Something that kind of looked like a woman and kind of didn't ran across the road right in front of me. I had to swerve to miss her, or it, or whatever.
What do you mean it kinda looked like a woman?
It had all this long, wild hair, and it was wearing something flowing, like a dress or a robe. But its face, it just didn't look human.
Right?
Do you know what a banshee is?
You think you saw a banshee?
If I were Mr. Delaney, the castle's Irish caretaker, I'd think so, yeah.
A banshee, as in the creature that supposedly wails before someone dies.
Right. Well, technically it's a fairy, not a creature.
Here we go again. You're in Ireland not 2 hours, and what happens?
A mystery falls into my lap. A harmless mystery. Don't worry, Ned.
Harmless?
You're fine. Right.
Harmless? Jeez, Nancy, when do you ever have harmless mysteries? Ever. Why does Nancy think all her cases are harmless?
Did I mention that Matt Simmons, the guy
Well, not
Kyler
all her
came here to
cases.
marry, is missing?
The groom is missing?
She thinks he's just playing a practical joke.
Wait a minute. You and Kyler are there by yourselves?
No, Matt's best friend is here too. So's the caretaker, Mr. Delaney.
This guy Matt thinks disappearing less than a week before his wedding is funny? I'm no expert on marriage or anything, but I don't think that's a good sign.
Yeah.
I'd really like to get into the tower of Castle Malloy.
What's stopping you?
The lack of stairs, for one thing.
There are no stairs?
They were destroyed along with half the castle in a mysterious explosion during World War II. Apparently, the guy who lived here then, Brendan Malloy, was some kind of mad scientist.
Why do you want to get up in the tower so bad?
I guess because it's there. Oh. I saw some strange lights come from inside it. Yeah, we did.
I saw some strange lights coming from inside it. Kit says Matt is no rock climber, but still, I can't help but think it might have been Matt.
Why would he be up in a tower?
Maybe that's where he's hiding out.
You just said there's no way to get in.
I know, but maybe...
He learned how to fly.
You're not helping, Ned.
That would be awesome.
Sorry, Nancy.
That would be awesome.
I found Matt's broken glasses in the fireplace of the room he was staying in.
What would somebody's glasses be doing in a fireplace?
What's really disturbing is Kyler says Matt is pretty much blind without his glasses. I didn't admit it to Kyler, but I'm getting worried.
Relax. Because you know what? If I wore glasses and if I were into playing practical jokes on people, I'd do just that. I'd break them and leave them someplace really weird just to freak out whoever finds them.
You're probably right.
But why don't you give that fireplace a real good look, just in case?
In that case, we need a book
I'll let
about
you get back to the
leprechauns.
party.
Sure wish you were here. Bye, Nance.
Bye, Ned.
I'm gonna call Ned one more time just because of the party that's going on.
Hello?
Me again.
Forget to tell me something?
Sorry, I'll call you later. Bye.
Alright, let's call Bess, because I think he already told us about the party.
Hi, what's up?
Just checking in. What's new there?
Nancy, this is the best party ever. Translation, Amazing Abs has talked to her twice.
Whoa.
Have you seen Ned? When I talked to him, he sounded weird.
Should we tell her? We kinda have to now, don't we?
Tell me what?
Minky McNabb's here, in all her bikini-clad, boy-crazy splendor. And when she saw Ned and didn't see you, Beeline City. Ned has wisely gone into hiding.
Oh, poor Ned.
That's what he gets for being so cute.
Yep.
So, how are you doing, Nance?
That's it from here.
Call us anytime. Ta-ta!
Alright, let's call Ned now that we know the truth.
Nancy?
Nedikins,
Hi.
What'd you suddenly remember?
that you are hiding? Can we not bring it up?
Sorry, I'll call you later. Bye.
That's sad. That's sad.
What's on your mind then?
Sometimes I hear this strange kind of wailing sound when I'm in the castle. Have you ever heard it?
These ears don't work so well now. Even the pattern of rain is beginning to slip by 'em.
Uh-oh.
But the situation being what it is, by my reckon, a banshee, you heard.
I don't think so. This sounded more mechanical.
So, all of a sudden, you're an expert on banshees, are you then?
Well, no, but
A banshee it was. How they know what they know, and why they do what they do, are mysteries far beyond mortal solution. But be assured, lass, someone at Castle Malloy is doomed.
Or it could be Nancy knows her sounds. She's no expert on banshees, but she is pretty good at recognizing sounds.
I should get back to the castle.
Be careful out there, lass.
I'll try. I'll certainly will try. You know what? I want to try the drinks one more time, because we could use some coinage. So what is this? Ah. Yoink. Give me. Oi. Give me. La da da dum. Bum bum ba dum bum. Bum 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 bum. 1, 2, 3, 4. Did I just use a song from Aladdin? What the butts?
You do fine work, miss.
Thank ya. Do. I don't know why I'm singing this. 'Cause an old boyfriend never did like this song. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yoink. Yeah, I actually.
You do fine work, miss.
Thank you. I have to admit, I do have an old. I have plenty of ex-boyfriends, unfortunately. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I mean, I have a big heart. I want to share it with everyone. But at some point, I would love to have just one person to share with. That would be awesome. But I have to admit, one of the boyfriends I dated, one of my old boyfriends, shoot, I've already forgotten. He is Irish. He's still alive. 1, 2. Gosh dang it, I lost track. 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Yeah, tip to the max. And unfortunately, I don't think his full name is Daniel, but I know that everyone calls him Danny. I really don't like that I'm actually admitting what his real name is, but it pertains to his heritage. He's Irish, full on Irish, and um, what's what is unfortunate is that he doesn't like the song Danny Boy. Not just because of the meaning of it, but because it has his name in the title. Yikes. Actually, you know what? We should. No? No? Okay. There it is again.
You have a lead?
When I called Alan Payne, he said that on the day Matt disappeared, you and Matt had a pretty big argument.
I dare say Matt and I have argued about one thing or another every day since we met. That's just how we are together.
Alan said it sounded pretty serious.
Well, Alan was wrong.
Interesting.
I'll let you get back to your reading.
Anytime you want to talk, I'll be right here.
Yeah, I suppose every couple has their rows. By the way, if any of you don't understand the British lingo, I can just comment down below, or comment in the chat. Sorry, of what phrases you're confused about or what words, and I can vaguely tell you what I can tell you what I currently know of what those words or phrases mean. I'm kind of good at it.
How's it going?
Or I can
Alan
look it up.
Payne told me he overheard you and Matt arguing the day before Matt disappeared, and pretty much right before you walked into that door.
What were you doing talking to Alan Payne?
I thought he might know something that could help us find
Research?
Matt.
I told you, Matt bailed. He doesn't want to be found. Look, like I said, Alan Payne doesn't really know Matt or me that well, okay? The fact is, he misunderstood what he heard. Matt and I have been friends for more than 12 years. We were just fooling around.
Fooling around?
Sure.
You ended up with a black eye.
I told you that was an accident. I'm clumsy.
What were you two talking about?
I forget. That's how inconsequential it was. Hey, I just remembered.
Not true.
Carla wants me to do the seating chart for the wedding dinner. Like I said, I can't bring myself to tell her there's not going to be a wedding. Anyway, I need to get to work on it, so you're gonna have to excuse me. Of course, you could always give it a shot. You just have to figure out where each guest should sit by taking into account their needs and preferences. What do you say?
Okay, so here's the thing. I've never actually said, that's okay, I think I'll pass. I actually want to see what that's like. So I'm going to save here real quick. Chances. Save!
That's okay. I think I'll pass.
No problem. You can always change your mind. 'Cause unless and until it gets done, afraid I'm gonna be pretty much incommunicado.
Oh, snap, so we have to do it anyway. Okay.
Of course, you could always give it a shot. You just have to figure out where each guest should sit by taking into account their needs and preferences. What do you say?
Sure, I can do that.
Excellent. Just fill it out and bring it back to me when you think you've got everyone sitting in the right place.
Alright, so I'm actually somewhat familiar with this puzzle. I kind of remember where at least the wedding party goes. Alright, the wedding party are the only people on their...
'Cause unless and until it gets done, afraid I'm gonna be pretty much incommunicado.
Alrighty. The wedding party are the only people on their side of the table. So let's see about those rules requests. When seated next to her groom, Kyler wants her maid of honor on her right side. So that means Nancy would go here, Kyler here. Yeah. Alright. No invited guest can sit next to another guest of the same color. Got it. When seated next to her groom... Oh, we already read that. Guest seats will alternate by gender on the long side. Rose and Linda both want to sit next to John. So So I'm just going to go ahead and put this here, just in general. Kit is between Alan and one of the ladies. Alrighty. Red guests are on the short sides of the table. So that means Jane goes here. Henry here. Individuals whose names begin with the same letter cannot sit next to each other. Oi. Adjoining corner seats of the table are the same gender. Oh. Got it. Taylor wants an end chair. Taylor, you go here then. Actually, end chair. Would that be... That could be here. Heather, Richard, and Jane. Would like to be seated together. Alright. But... Okay, so I guess I could do this. Or I could do this here. I think this works. Yeah, let's check it out. Can I not? There we go.
How's the seating chart coming?
Could you take a look at it?
You bet. The people at the top of the table don't look right. Try again.
Top of the table. Alright, if that's the case... That can't be right because... Wait, Taylor wants an end chair. So... Dang it. How am I supposed to do this? Can we put her back? Can I? Oh, Taylor is a man. I am dumb. Okay. That means... Oh, I have this wrong. Oh, but he wanted an end chair. Right. Okay. What do I do here then? Cause... Wait. Would like to be seated together. But... Okay. That's better. That's better. Because these have to be of the same gender. What was it? Taylor wanted an end chair. That works. Okay, I think I got it now.
How's the seating chart coming?
Could you take a look at it?
You bet. This looks great. Wow, you did
Yay!
it. I'm impressed.
So now we can talk.
Yeah, now we can talk. Oh, hey, actually, you might want to take a look at this first.
Oi.
I found it on the floor in Matt's room when I was looking for him.
What is it?
Frankly, it didn't make a lot of sense to me. But maybe it will to you. Take it.
It definitely will.
If anybody can figure out what Matt was doing with it, you can, I'm sure. Good luck.
Oh wait, there is something on the property that we didn't look at. Oh wait, no, that's in the next section. Never mind.
What's going on?
If you weren't
Okay.
going to be the best man, how come you came out here so early?
Yeah,
I
good question.
volunteered to help get everything set up, and Matt and Kyler took me up on it. I'm pretty good friends with Kyler, too. In fact, I'm the one who introduced her to Matt.
Really?
How long have you known Kyler?
4 or 5 years.
Wow.
I met her my first year at university. She'd just gotten back from the States. From staying with your family, in fact.
Cool.
Wait a minute. Nancy Drew. Kyler told me about you. You're the girl who likes to play detective.
Oh boy.
Well, it's just, you know, kind of a hobby. Although Kyler did say it'd be nice if I could find Matt.
Well, you're not gonna have any luck doing that. Old Matt is long gone.
You are a bitter man.
Kyler says sometimes she hears Matt's voice, only it's very faint and muffled. Do you ever hear him?
No. Man, Kyler must be losing it or something, because I'm telling you, Matt is not here.
Maybe you're just not paying attention then. Because I've been hearing some weird noises.
The caretaker seems to think you're the one who should be getting married here, not Matt.
Yeah, well, in case you haven't noticed, that guy's got several screws loose.
A bit.
I just happened to mention that 3 out of my 4 grandparents were born in Ireland, and
Really?
now whenever he sees me, he gets this weird look in his eye.
Yeah.
But you don't think he had anything to do with Matt's disappearance.
No. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. He and Matt did not get along. They were always at each other's throats, arguing about the stupidest things. Even those leprechaun gnome things out in the garden. Donal had a fit one day when he saw Matt messing with them. And when Matt announced he was going to stay in the haunted nursery, I thought the guy was going to burst a blood vessel, he turned so red. But Matt disappeared on his own, not because of anything Donal did. I mean, the old coot's not that crazy. Is he?
Good question. That was actually really good animation for his face when he said that.
From the looks of that picture I found over there, it looks like you and Kyler used to be a lot more than friends.
Yeah, we dated for a while, until it finally became obvious that we were better as a couple of friends than as a couple. No biggie.
Sure. Uh-huh.
That discussion you had with Matt? Come on, really. What was it about?
It was about Kyler. I was asking Matt whether he had truly thought through what being married to her was going to be like. The more questions I asked, the more nerves I struck, and the more uncomfortable and angry he became, until finally...
He gave you that shiner.
He stomped upstairs to the nursery. Next day, he disappeared. Obviously, the things I said got to him. So if I seem a little guilty to you, it's because I am guilty. It's my fault that Matt walked out on Kyler. Simple as that.
I still don't believe you, but okay. Oy.
I'll see you later, okay?
See ya.
I find it weird that I'm getting sleepy. Really want to look that area. Oh, right. Didn't we have like a little puzzle to solve upstairs? Oh, and there goes the timer. Dang it. You know what? Let's go ahead and start that break timer. And let me get to the point of where we need to do the puzzle. As we go, actually, we need to look at this. Oi, they got it. Okay, so let's go ahead and do our break. Yoink, yoink, and a yoink. And go ahead and get off that booty of yours. Please, please, please. Just make sure you stretch your legs so that your booty has some time to relax and, you know, do its thing. And don't forget to go to the bathroom, get a snack, get us something to drink, anything that'll move your legs. Sitting down for long periods of time can actually hurt the booty, because I know mine is. Alright, let's get some music turned on, and let's get that move on.
Yeah, enjoy. rilla boy, come in me and dance to gira, come bring about my hot, come in me and dance to gira, come in me and rilla boy, come in me and dance to gira, come bring about my hot, come bring it today, bring about my hot, come bring it today, come in me and rilla boy, come bring it today, bring about my hot, come bring it today, come in me and rilla boy, come in me and dance to gira, come in me and rilla boy, come in and dance to gira, come bring about my hot, come in me and dance to gira, come in me and rilla boy, come in me and dance to gira, come bring about my hot, bring it today, come bring about my hot, come bring it today, come in me and rilla boy, today, come bring about my hot, bring it today, come in me and rilla boy, come in me and dance to gira, come in me and rilla boy, come in and dance to gira, come bring about my hot, come in me and dance to gira, come in me and rilla boy, come in me and dance to gira, come bring about my hot, come bring it today, bring about my hot, come bring it today, come in me and rilla boy, come bring it today, bring about my hot, come bring it today, come in me and rilla boy, come in me and dance to gira, come in me and rilla boy, come in me and dance to gira, come bring about my hot, come in me and dance to gira, come in me and rilla boy, come in me and dance to gira, come bring about my hot, come bring it today, come bring about my hot, bring it today, come in me and rilla boy, bring it today, come bring about my hot, come bring it today, come in me and rilla boy, come in me and dance to gira, come in me and rilla boy, come in me and dance to gira, come in me and rilla boy, come in me and dance to gira, come in me and rilla boy, come in me and dance to gira, come in me and rilla boy, come in me and dance to gira, come in me and rilla boy, come in me and dance to gira, come in me and rilla boy, come in me and dance to gira, come in me and rilla boy, come in me and dance to gira, come in me and rilla boy, come in me and dance to gira, come in me and rilla boy, come in me and dance to gira, come in me and rilla boy, come in me and dance to gira, come in me and rilla boy, come in me and dance to gira, come in me and rilla boy, come in me and dance to gira, come in me and rilla boy, come in me and dance to gira, come in me and rilla boy, come in me and dance to gira, come in me and rilla boy, come in me and dance to gira, come in me and rilla boy, come in me and dance to gira, come in me and rilla boy, come in me and dance to gira, come in me and rilla boy, come in me and dance to gira, come in me and rilla boy, come in me and dance to gira, come in me and rilla boy Top of that. Thank you very much. Whew. I don't know what to pass out. You want to talk to these fine folks about this next song?
Sure. Well.
Horo, haladara horo, haladara horo, haladara hangi handan horo, haladara horo, haladara horo, haladara hangi handan. Dance to your shadow when it's good to be living la. Dance to your shadow when that's what the better need. Dance to your shadow when it's good to be living la. Dance to your shadow when that's what the better need. Horo, haladara horo, haladara horo, haladara hangi handan horo, haladara horo, haladara horo, haladara hangi handan. Hen, hen, haladara hen, hen, haladara hen, hen, haladara hen, haladara ro. Hen, hen, haladara hen, hen, haladara hen, hen, haladara hen, haladara ro. There are tunes in the river water, pools in the river water, pools in the river and the river calls him. There are tunes in the river water, pools in the river water, pools in the river and the river calls him. Hen, hen, hardra hen, hen, hardra hen, hen, hardra hen, hardra ro. Horo, hardra horo, hardra horo, hardra hengi handan, horo, hardra horo, hardra horo, hardra hengi handan. Dance to your shadow when it's good to be living la. Dance to your shadow when that's what the better need. Dance to your shadow when it's good to be living la. Dance to your shadow when that's what the better need. Horo, hardra horo, hardra horo, hardra hengi handan, horo, hardra horo, hardra horo, hardra hengi handan. Thanks very much. Thank you.
Shimmer da yirum yemin hin munjenin punish. Shimmer da yirum yemin hin pussy. Shimmer da yirum yemin hin munjenin punish. Shimmer da yirum yemin hin pussy. Evie, evie, uvie, avie, the lunch of all the König. Evie, evie, uvie, avie, the lunch of Orek. Evie, evie, uvie, avie, the lunch of all the König. Evie, evie, uvie, avie, the lunch of Orek. Don du en don a like noch en ta dem all the König. Don du en don a like noch en ta dem Orek. Don du en don a like noch en ta dem all the König. Don't do it. the hunnig, Evie, the lunch of Orek, Evie, the lunch of all the hunnig, Evie, the lunch of Orek, on the smack of fever, the heinous reedy more the hunnig, on the smack of fever, the heinous reedy morek, on the smack of fever, the heinous reedy more the hunnig, on the smack of fever, the heinous reedy morek, Evie, the lunch of all the hunnig, Evie, the lunch of Orek, Evie, the lunch of all the hunnig, Evie, the lunch of Orek. Kimmereni me and down to Jira, Kimmereni me a real lavoya, Kimmereni me and down to Jira, I won't bring you about my heart, Kimmereni me and down to Jira, Kimmereni me a real lavoya, Nimmy and down to Jira, I won't bring you about my heart, I won't bring you correctly, me, I won't bring you about my heart, bring you correctly, me, Kimmereni me a real lavoya, I won't bring you correctly, me, I won't bring you about my heart, I won't bring you correctly, me, Kimmereni me a real lavoya, Nimmy and down to Jira, Kimmereni me a real lavoya, Kimmereni me and down to Jira, I won't bring you about my heart, Kimmereni me and down to Jira. Nimmy a real lavoya, Kimmereni me and down to Jira, I won't bring you about my heart, I won't bring you correctly, me, I won't bring you about my heart, bring you correctly, me, Kimmereni me a real lavoya, I won't bring you correctly, me, I won't bring you about my heart, bring you correctly, me, Kimmereni me a real lavoya, Kimmereni me and down to Jira, Kimmereni me a real lavoya, Kimmereni me and down to Jira, I won't bring you about my heart, Nimmy and down to Jira, Kimmereni me a real lavoya, Kimmereni me and down to Jira, I won't bring you about my heart, I won't bring you correctly, me, I won't bring you about my heart, bring you correctly, me, Kimmereni me a real lavoya, I won't bring you correctly, me, I won't bring you about my heart, I won't bring you correctly, me, Kimmereni me a real lavoya, Kimmereni me and down to Jira, Nimmy a real lavoya, Kimmereni me and down to Jira, I won't bring you about my heart, Kimmereni me and down to Jira, Nimmy a real lavoya, Kimmereni me and down to Jira, I won't bring you about my heart, I won't bring you correctly, me, I won't bring you about my heart, bring you correctly, me, Kimmereni me a real lavoya, I won't bring you correctly, me, I won't bring you about my heart, bring you correctly, me, Kimmereni me a real lavoya, Kimmereni me and down to Jira, Kimmereni me a real lavoya,
Alrighty, dighty, everyone. Welcome back. Welcome back. Or at least I am back. Hey, hey, let's bring back that desktop audio before I forget. I didn't realize how popular that song was. So that was those songs were Carolina Chocolate Drops or something like that. I think that was the name of the band. Then there's Dolores Keane and John Faulkner together. And the one we were listening to just now, that her name is Rhiannon Giddens. I could be pronouncing that wrong. Like I said, I didn't know that song was a popular one in the Gaelics. So actually, you can find these songs. You can actually find in a playlist, titled Gaelic. The link is actually provided in the description box below. Just to get you all caught up with what's going on. Welcome to the live stream. I always forget to do my intro, but that was at the beginning of the live stream, and I kind of like saying it. So let me do it for ya. Hola mis queridos, ¿cómo estás? Mi amo Alicia. Hello my kittens, how are you? My name is Austin, and today we are live streaming Nancy Drew the Haunting of Castle Malloy. If you're wondering why, it is because tomorrow it is St. Patrick's Day. And to celebrate, we are playing a game that's actually set in Ireland. That is so cool. Oh, whoops, I always forget. Okay, 28 minutes. Oy. I'm using a timer so that everyone gets the proper portion of a break and games. Otherwise, it's just one long session of no breaks. That's not fair to you or to me. Ow, my butt. Anywho, let's actually get the gameplay going. There we go. And I think I actually need a piece of paper for this, because I actually do need to, actually we can just look at these images right here, because we actually need to know, what we're supposed to be doing here. So the first one kind of looks like the male symbol. Then there's a person with 2 sets of arms, a stick figure of it, I mean, and an X with 3 lines in the middle, the second one being shorter. And the other is a dark wood. I don't know what kind of wood that is, but we'll find out. Then there's a long Z and half a Z written in the end of it. I guess that's orangish wood. Then there's tan. Then there's 3 arrows. Connected together at the ends. And not to mention a tic-tac-toe board with a circle in the middle. If you're not familiar with tic-tac-toe is, you are just, that is definitely a judgment thing. A generation thing. Definitely. Alright, so this is ironwood. Ironwood is 8. Let's see. That tan wood was oak, and oak is 3. The orangish wood was mahogany, and mahogany is 5. Let's see, the tic-tac-toe is zinc, that's 37. The 3 arrows is silver, and that's 55. And let's see. The Z. Where's the Z? Oh, there it is. Lead is 60. The X. Where's the X? X is copper, and that's 47. The 2 figures is brass, that's 45. And the male figure is iron, that's 40. Okay, so I figure they need to be in a balance, of course. So all 3 need to be the same weight. Oi. I really want to complain right now. The gluten is really affecting me really bad right now. I know I said it earlier, but it's still happening. Ugh. I thought going to the bathroom would help. Oi. Alright. Guess that's happening at the next break. Okay. Actually, the next break might be a little longer considering it's past my lunchtime. I mean, I kind of already did have lunch, but I want to make it longer for all you kittens and viewers so that you have a chance to have an actual lunch instead of just a snack break. Alright, so let's see what the even numbers are. Actually, we can add all of them together, right? So let's do that. Let's see. 7 plus 5 is 13. 4 times 3 is 12. 13, that's 133 so far. Let's see. 8, 15, 16, 17, 18. Here we go. 7, 3 is 10. 55. That's 63. Okay. That's 9. 9, 1. Okay. 9 plus 8 is 17. 0, 2. Okay, so 207. What is 207 divided by 3 would be 69. Real smooth. Real smooth. So everything needs to add up to 69. Alrighty. Well then. Unfortunate that we don't have a 4. I don't think that's right. I don't think that's right. 69? I don't think I have the numbers right. Let me look at that again. I could look at my cheat book. You know what? Let's just try it. Let's just see where it goes, okay? Alright, 60. Let's just do these three right here. Excuse me. Alright, let's see if my cheat book has the answer. Because I'm kind of clueless on this. Alrighty, dighty. There might be a chance where I actually have to leave my chair. Because my intestines are just churning really badly. Alright, this goes here. So wait, 60 plus 37. That's 97 right now. Plus the oak. 100. Okay, so they all equal 300. Oh, yeah, my bad. That's 307, not 207. Oh, then it's supposed to be 3. Total is supposed to be 300. Where'd I get the 7 from? Alright, my math is terrible today. Alright, this goes together. These goes together. These goes together. Whoops. You boink. You boink. And you boink. You boink. Something. Hey! Hey! Hi, 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 hi. Alright. Whoops. Okay. Alright, well, now that we have that, let's actually go ahead and... Whoops, sorry. I'm actually going to skip that song when we do break time, because I don't want a repeat of that song again. Anywho, let's get downstairs, outside actually, to that gateway, the arch, because I think it had the dragon puzzle, right? I believe so. Mama. And give me the gate, the archway, please. Alrighty, dighty. Yoink. What do you give me? Ah. Oh, right. We're supposed to be figuring out what colors go with those two plates. Alright, well. I'm actually wondering. I'm wondering what is in the bag. I love that reference. Sometimes. Yoink. How are you all doing, everyone? Let me know. There are 2 ways to chat with me, actually. There's the Twitter. My Twitter handle is www.nancydrew, as well as the Esperanza243. TheEsperanza8243. And then there's the chat, which if you're doing a desktop, it's either going to be on the bottom of it or on the side of it, depending if you're doing theater mode or not. Or if you're on mobile, it's going to be at the bottom. Okay. Where am I going again? Printer. Actually, wait, no, not the printer, because we need to look at that binary code, right? Yeah. Alrighty, let's look at that binary system. Okay. Alright, those plates. Let's see what those numbers are. 0, 1, 0. That's 1, 2, 3, 4 zeros. And 1, 1. What about the other one? It's going to be 0, 1, 0, 0, 1, 1, 0, 1. Alright. Now let's see what those numbers add up to. Excuse me. Alrighty, dighty. Let's look at this. 64 was going to be for both of them. And for the first one, the last two numbers are 2 and 1. So add those two together. 64 plus 2 is 66, plus 1 is 67. And if we look up here, 67 is C. Alright, and now let's look at the other one. 64, let's say 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's going to be 8. It's going to be 4, and that's going to be 1. So 64 plus 8, that's going to be 72. Yeah. Plus 4 is 76. 77. Alright, what's 77? 77 is M. M for magenta. C for cyan. I guess we need 1 or 2 more plates? I don't know. Alrighty, dighty then. Let's look at this one. This one is magenta. Let's put this one in first. Yeah. Thank you. And let's do this one, which is cyan. Does that reset it? Yeah, it resets it. Okay. Dang it. I guess we need to wait until we have all of them, huh? Well, at least we know what the colors are. I feel like I'm missing something here. We could look at this book. Oh, hey, this has the answers to the leprechauns. Cause look at those clovers. So let's write down the answers. Yeah, boing. Yeah, boing. All right. 7 levels of society. The leprechaun said to me, "The road below guides the spinning way to a treasure stashed not far away." First stood the Ardrif High King, he proudly facing forward for all eternity. Arf the Tuas local king, leads he the tribes in every little thing. Bards dearly equal to the king's station. They were the makers of the history of a nation. Landowner was the faith, noble by the Bren law. Freeman with goods aplenty to their name. The heir enjoyed the tribal game. Renter the shell was but free tenant still. The land was theirs to plant and till. Bottom of the ladder with hopes of gain, increase in stature the few sought to attain. Geez, my English is not good today. Blah, blah, blah. See what I'm saying here? Do you understand what I'm saying? Do you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth? I am just distracted today. I might end up having to cut the stream early just because Just because of the gluten that is giving me trouble. Not to mention, I'm getting tired super earlier than I usually do. I think I need a nap. I'm complaining. Anyway, let's look at these clovers. Each one tells a different direction, different way. So these, when it has 2 shades colored in, it's telling you a specific. Actually, all the clovers are referring to a specific leprechaun, and the letters are actually the directions they need to face. Yeah. Alright, so let's go to the garden. Let's go to the garden. Let's go to the garden. I wonder what they'll show. Give me. Alright. So, this little guy needs to face right. You face left. And you go to the back. You face the front. You face the right. You face the back. Okay. There we go. Whoa, look at this. Is that supposed to be Kyler? Oh boy. Alrighty. Well. I am just not feeling well, everyone. I might end up having to cut the stream early. Alright. We got the stuff. Actually, you know what? I think this might be the perfect time to stop the stream, considering what is about to happen. Let's see. Let's put this in place. Green, blue, and orange. Alright. So, red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, violet. Yeah. Those are the colors of Rosie Biv, the rainbow. What is this? Ooh. Cairns. Wait, they're supposed to be... Oh. Ah. I wonder what this is. Can we please leave? Thank you. Yeah! Get out of here. Hi. How the heck are you flying? Oh boy.
You're right. There has to be a logical explanation for what we just saw. So I'm going to calm down, relax, and trust that you will discover what that thing was. You are going to figure it out, aren't you, Nancy?
Yes.
I promise.
And as much as I seriously want to finish the game today, I actually don't know if I can, if I played another hour and a half. Because I would normally end it at 5 o'clock Central PM. In all honesty, though, I don't know if I can. I hate to be
Did
a
that.
party pooper here.
All done. All done.
It's just the fact that I'm
Still
having
have to do that.
indigestion problems, and
Still have to do that.
not to mention, I'm getting super tired.
All done.
I mean, I know I
Can't check
shouldn't
that off
say
yet.
I should take a nap
Check.
because most YouTube gamers say
Can't check that
sleep is
off
for
yet.
the weak.
Check. Check.
But
Check.
I do know sleeping is
that.
important to maintain a healthy YouTube career, or YouTube life for that matter. See if the large gear I found in the nursery is good for anything. Oh, did we not put it back? Use the ink and see what I can print out by running a plate through the press. We need all the plates for that. Get into whatever's on the other side of the stone wall outside. Oh, right, yeah. 3 Celtic crosses. We will eventually. And use the mapping board I found to find out what's on the other side of the bog. Gulp. Alright, so let's actually go over here. And we can yoink. Does that leave the gear? Yes, it did. Awesome. Alright, so let's go ahead and get to the bog. I think that's where I'm actually going to stop it. I really hate cutting the stream early, but considering my condition right now, I don't know if I can continue on. Hi, crosses. There we are. Hello, bog. There's the them. Boing. And here we are with our first maze. And we need to use the cairns to help us out. So I'm going to save here. Oh, whoops, that's not the save. Alright. I'm just going to simply put live stream. Oh, caps are on. Whoops. Alright. Well, everyone, I hate doing this to you. But, like I said, I can't bear the pain anymore. And the fact that I'm complaining this much just kind of proves the point that I should end the stream now. So, I really hate doing this to you all, like I said, but if I don't do something about it, then the next time I do a live stream, or the next time I record, it's just going to be pretty bad. So, ow. I'm going to go ahead and bid you all adieu with our hydration song. Yeah, okay. With, like I said, our hydration song, I think I should go ahead and say goodbye now with the hydration song. Because, yo-ho, it needs something to drink. And with that in mind, I'm going to bid you all adieu. I hope you all enjoyed this live stream as much as I did. Oh my freaking gosh! And on that note, that is... Wow, I've forgotten how my outro goes. Because I have it pre-recorded now. But I hope you all enjoyed this video as much as I did. And if so, press that like button down below. And if you want to stay tuned with more live streams or more videos of Nancy Drew or anything of the like, please click that ugly red subscribe button, make it that beautiful gray, and I will see you all in the next video. I hope you all have a great morning, afternoon, evening, or night wherever you are in the world. I am Sweet Rascally Rabbit, saying goodbye with Creedence Clearwater Revival singing "Have You Ever Seen the Rain?" Bye!